Good evening, Samantha. Welcome back to the stream. My name is RX_Hydro, and tonight we're playing more Dark Souls 3, and I have a brand new shirt on. Not yet seen on stream. Not yet seen on me on stream. We've got some sweet donuts. We've got double beers there in the sloth's hands, and what's he riding? Why, it's an alpaca. Yes, it is two of the weirdly, strangely, is there anything else going on? I kind of forget. No, it's just more donuts down there. Weirdly, strangely popular animals for all these wild shirts. I had to correct myself about not seen on stream because this was chosen by you. I mean, maybe not specifically by you exactly listening to me right now, but by you, Samantha, during the anniversary stream. And we ordered a bunch of them, and they've been trickling in slowly. A couple orders got canceled. Point is, I was gathering them up. I mean, we ordered these back in April, chose them back in April. Yeah, I ordered them in April as well. They've been trickling in, and I was going to have like a big reveal with all of them one day, and they're just trickling in too slowly, so fuck it. I'm just gonna start rotating them in. Keep your eyes peeled for a handful of new shirts. Some of them are hoodies and are gonna have to wait till it's colder again though. But we've got a handful lying around. How are you all doing? I hope you're having a fantastic weekend, friendos. What's up, Sam, Kazuma, Polly, Brendan, Steven, Frida? How are you all doing? What's up, Fubby? Hey, Sir Randy. What is up, Subject Shake? Hey, Deepwater. What's up, Light of the Colossus? Martin, Mweep. I love that name, Mweep. I hope I'm close to pronouncing it right. What's up, Tino? It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well, friend. Tino, right there, Bad Weed. Fantastic streamer over on Twitch. There are some wonderful highlight videos here on YouTube of some very old content, but still super enjoyable. But you should all go follow twitch.tv/badweed. That's BADWIID. Not Bad Wild, which, trust me, he gets enough when he raids people or chats in their channel for the first time. You know, as a streamer, you want to get people's names right, but you glance over real quick. Bad Wild so often. Anyway, wonderful person, fantastic streamer. That shirt's plugged in with separate power cables, right? Yes. In fact, let's get to that. Let's get to that. Touch the darkness with me? I can't wait. Let's wait until after stream, though. Oh, wait, you're doing the Firelink Shrine Maiden. Yeah, yeah, I knew what you were talking about. Anywho, what Tino is referring to is, I should say first, if the stream just disappears at any point, I am so sorry. My internet is fine. I am not expecting any sort of emergency to occur I would need to rush off to, but my graphics card may be sucking down a little too much power. I'm not certain of this, but it just crashed my computer about 90 minutes ago, 2 hours ago, is my best guess. Because I've got two DisplayPort monitors here, Thracia and Samantha, and then I've got one HDMI up there, Flamethrower. These were all named by you, Samantha, before anyone asks me, what are you talking about? You name them. Thracia, Samantha, and Flamethrower. The two DisplayPort monitors went black, gone, dead. This monitor up here seemed to be behaving normally, but I didn't try grabbing anything and moving it around to see if the computer was fucked up. And, it didn't update to be like, oh, I'm the only monitor now, I should get the start bar. None of that happened. So it may have been fooling me by just like holding a static image or something, but it looked okay for about 30 seconds and then it went too and the whole system restarted. My best guess is that my power supply is almost certainly, I would be shocked if my power supply isn't enough for this graphics card, but I have a 4090, and the 4090 has a special plug that combines 4 normal power plugs. I mean, there's a lot of graphics cards that take like 2 power plugs. There's probably some that take 3. It has a special plug that like adapts 4 power plugs to plug into it. And I may, against the instructions of NVIDIA themselves, have taken 2 daisy chain cables to fill all 4, meaning all 4 have plugs in them, but in pairs, 2 of each plug on the adapter go to 1 cable that goes back to the power supply. There's a small chance that's, it just felt like a power issue. I don't have a lot of evidence here, and that's the weak link in this whole chain, is that I daisy chained them. So if the stream goes down, I'm sorry. I'm gonna put my computer on its side at some point and try to fix that. I don't know when. It's been fucking busy, dude. It's been so busy. I did say it correct? Hell yes. Sweetie, Queen Shoujo Sparkles, it's all true. Bagel, hi Hydro, what's up Jamie, good to see you friend. What's up Man Meme, no way I finally caught a stream, good to have you here. I hope you're enjoying yourself. Hope you're having a fantastic Sunday. Good evening from Norway, how's life in the dank swamp? You know, actually it's going okay. Though we did, at the end of last weekend's stream, have our first death to a boss. Not our first death, we've had a lot of deaths. In fact, oh shit, my tracker's over there. I can't reach it. I'll track on this paper towel and add them up later. We've had, I'm looking over there, 12 deaths, but only 1 to a boss. Crystal Sage killed us at the end of the stream, so we gotta start with Crystal Sage. I forgot about that. Other than that, though, Crucifixion Woods have been going okay. It's weird they're called woods. We'll get to that when we play. We'll get to that when we play. If there's a fire, let us know so we can clip it, okay? Greetings from Central Oregon. What's up, Jesse? Take the easy way out. Blame Windows 11. There's a thought. Tino, we're going to be upgrading our office to Windows 11 in the foreseeable future. No hard dates yet, but we're doing the research on it. About a third of our office uses PCs. About a third uses Macs. About a third use PCs but want to use Macs. They're the third I'm worried about. So, hello, what's up, Totally Human? Let's hope Flamethrower doesn't become ironic. Honestly, if you have absolutely no Fire Emblem context, Thracia776 would probably qualify for an aging stream. Are we going to Elden the Ring? We are going to Dark Souls the 3. The bigger problem would be my Wi-Fi. You're watching this at 144p? Well, at least YouTube gives transcoding. I'm not a partner over on Twitch, so there isn't always transcoding available. Though, to be honest, I think they upgraded their servers a while back because I believe I've had transcoding on most of my streams for like the last year or more. For a while, it was just your viewers better have, you know, the full connection you're sending. And I sent the full 6 megs a second Twitch will allow. Or fuck you. What's the hardest Soulsborne boss you fought? Melania was hardest for me. On a refight, I wonder if she would be the hardest. I think she would still be up in the top 5. But I wonder if she'd be the hardest now that I know how to fight her pretty well. But on first try, on bosses I've died to the most, Melania definitely was. Small Chancey says, how was your work event? Boring. It was a work event. It was just a firm-wide meeting about, here's how we did over the last year. Here's what we're going to do over the coming year. And we had to do it in the evening. We're talking about a big Zoom call I had to be on last Thursday evening rather than streaming over on Twitch like I usually do on Thursdays. The reason it was in the evening is because we've got offices around the world. And so like we had people from Korea joining who are almost exactly, I think they're 11 hours off. So, you know. Or no, they're 13 because it was 8 here and 9 for them. They're 13 hours ahead. So it canceled a stream. Wasn't fun, but you know what it is. What boss did you die to? Crystal Sage. Died to the Big Hat Logan fangirl. Crystal Sage, you got this, man. Wait, of all the bosses to kill you, it's Crystal Sage. Hey, thank you for your support, Pierre. I see some hard dates in your future. Glad I can make it. Just got done cutting a play yard. Good to have you here, fanboy. Cutting your yard. Let's go. Dark Souls again. Been waiting forever. Mac isn't a PC. Aren't they also personal computers like iPhones or smartphones? The reason I believe that happened is because personal computer was a brand name IBM chose. IBM were one of the first to sell you a computer you'd put in your house rather than for your business. And they chose to call them personal computer as like a brand. Now that has obviously spread out to everything that's not a Mac, but actually, does PC refer to Linux? I don't even know. Is PC literally just another word for Windows? Not sure. Not sure. Evening, what's up, Kreos? Good to see you. I hope you're doing well, friend. Who's the space bunny? You have a bun, friend? This is Baxter. This is Baxter the space bunny. Baxter's actually all kinds of bunnies. Baxter just enjoys space. They're not from space. They don't always live in space. That's Baxter. As drawn by... Will another one come by so I can gesture? Because I have to turn if I want to gesture to the ones here. And they're leaving. As drawn by my good friend Skullboy, a college friend of mine and a fantastic artist. If you play D&D, he does commissions. I hired him to draw one of my characters once. So good. think there's a DS3 boss that's been harder for me. Pure Sage can be just a little overwhelming because of the amount of projectiles. Play Only Up. I think Only Up looks like a fun time, but I'm not interested in giving them more attention or money just because there's that stolen art assets thing, and they're tied up with NFTs, and, you know, I don't like that shit. So, I don't know, I'm just soured on it right now. Do you plan to play the DLCs? I do. Unnamed King, Butter My Biscuits, and slammed the greatsword between the buns. Your Elden Ring shorts keep popping up on here, and they're great. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed them, Swallow Scrub. Thank you so much for saying that. First YouTube stream I'm watching. Time zones suck. Well, it's good to have you here, Kazuma. I hope you can hang out for a little while, because we got to settle in. We're going to play gamedle like we usually do. I'm so glad to be here. Okay, I posted the Elden Ring highlights video today, and later than I meant to today, because my laptop has been blue screening like crazy. I think it has a memory problem. Not sure. So I had to move the whole project over here and get it up a day late, and then I fucked up this computer today, as I was saying earlier. I crashed it, what it crashed during was video editing. And on top of that, I've just been fucking busy with oh, and you know what? I played Sonic 06 yesterday. That doesn't help. I mean, I liked doing the stream for people, but I played Sonic 06 yesterday for an intentionally awful game stream, and that is such a worse game than I thought it would be. Wow. VOD will be up later if you missed it. I think it's fun to watch, but oh god. I have to actually go back. That's what I crashed this doing. I have to go back and edit some of the audio out because it got claimed. You know, Sonic has like composed music, and Sega claimed like 16 seconds of their own video game's video. Very odd. All right, let's play gamedle. Let's play some fucking gamedle. Let me get out of your way. We need to guess what game is behind this artwork. I think I already know. Our only extra rule is if you 100% know the answer, do not shout it out immediately. Don't. Restrain yourself. Just be smug instead and go, I know this one. I am the knower of games. You can do that. But give other people a chance to guess just for fun. I think I know this. I think I know this one inside and out. We're grateful for your pain. Thank you. Good to see you, Varnathem. Excited for Lies of P. I am a bit. I didn't play the demo, but my friends who did seemed very positive on it. I've got Game Pass, so I can play it for free. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm almost certainly going to try it and do it on stream. Even though I live in Europe, I live like I'm in an American time zone. Perfect. Love your Elden Ring videos. Thank you so much, Sly Fox. I'm glad you enjoy. Big Hat Logan is what the Crystal Sages wish they were. The only cool thing about them is the hat, and they can't get close to the mad genius Big Hat Logan was. Makes you feel any better? I fell down the stairs. I'm sorry. I hope you're okay. Not more than bruised. God, I haven't fallen down the stairs in a while. That's a weird thing to say, but it is true. Forza, I know the answer, everyone does. I wonder. That's Forza box art, isn't it? Couldn't tell you which one. Forza, Witcher 3, Forza, Witcher 3. That's Roach, isn't it? Hey, Roach, when'd you get a hood ornament? Sekiro, Forza, are you gonna upload Lies of P? If I stream it, yeah. Simpsons Hit and Run, Lies of P stream, let's go, hells yeah. I think it's Forza as well. I believe this is Forza Horizon 5, it could be 4, I forget what the covers look like. I'm gonna try 5, as I don't think anyone else has said a number. It is Forza Horizon 5, we got it in 1. All right, similarly, this one's called Artwork. Previous one was called Classic. It's the same game, except this piece of art isn't necessarily the cover of the game's box or the banner they used on digital storefronts and so on. This could be promotional artwork, a screenshot they chose to give to publications writing about the game. It's some other piece of artwork from a game. And this one I don't know at all. No clue yet. Your Elden Ring shorts with They Were Only Here to Make Music for Them. It was all about the music. Oh, I remember that one. Dude, I loved that fight. I'm so glad that worked.
Can't stay for long, so I'ma drop this early. I love the content. You are an inspiration to us all.
Loopy Survivalist, thank you so much for the $5 Canadian. That is very generous. I appreciate that immensely. Thank you, thank you, thank you. An inspiration. Okay. I guess that's not the same thing as, like, you know, a model or an idol. I was gonna say, do people want to play games like I do? I doubt that, but that's a different sort of thing. Thank you, I appreciate that. Very, very kind of you. Where'd I leave off? Who knows which? It's a game with cars, Mario Kart. I think this game is that Finding Nemo on GameCube, Mercedes, Ghostbusters, I'm Smartest, what's up with the new UI? Your Elden Ring shorts actually got me back into the game. Really? Are you enjoying it? I bought it at the beginning of the year and gave up almost immediately, but I saw a couple of your shorts and encouraged me to keep going. I'm glad. I hope you have fun with it and get a lot of value out of it. I'm a huge fan of the game. First stream because I'm here. What are the rules? Is there anything I need to watch out for? I mean, don't be a racist asshole. Don't be a sexist bigot. Don't be anything like that, obviously. But you are welcome to swear. Just, you know, if you're posting only swear, I'll probably ban you because that's weird. I'm not sure what to say. I'm not entirely sure what to say. Oh, I guess no hints, no guidance, no nothing. I may even ask a question, but I'm not looking for an answer unless I first say pomegranates. That's just our key word for I actually want an answer. Otherwise, I'm just talking aloud. That's probably the only specific thing. Okay, I've got no fucking clue. We're gonna try Luigi's Mansion because there we go. I don't think it's Luigi's Mansion, but I want more of the image. And more of it is revealed as we do. That reminds me of the guy hanging from the lamppost in Men in Black. I don't necessarily think this is a Men in Black game, so I don't know how much that helps us. But yeah, that's the first thing I thought of. No better idea. Here for the humor. Humor is what's inspiring. Thank you. Keep it respectful. That's a liquor but blue. Resident Evil slime. Metroid Prime. Oh my god, this could be Metroid. With these colors here, assuming this is Samus, would that be Metroid Fusion? No spoilers unless grenade fruit. 100% the Shadow Wizard Money Gang, strong 90s vibes? Does. Enjoying it. I'm currently progressing Ronnie's quest and I seem to be having more success with it than you did. Good, I'm glad. Old Nintendo Power Art vibes, Fusion, purple but weird art for it. I'm gonna try Metroid Fusion. I don't have a lot of confidence in it, but hey, whatever. You fucking wrecked, Samantha. I mean, gamedle rather. Get wrecked, gamedle. In 2. We got it in 1 and we got it in 2. But we now have the most difficult one to go. This is gamedle guess. We're gonna start with Skyrim just to save some time and so I can show you how this works. Okay, yellow means we are partially correct. Red means we are incorrect. If we had green, it would mean we are exactly correct. There's a little extra info here. For instance, there's an arrow over the under the release year. 2011 is when Skyrim came out. 2011 is too old. The game we're trying to guess is newer than this. These are a little hard to read. Let me be a little clearer about this. For instance, genre here. Role-playing and adventure. This being yellow means at least one of them is correct, possibly both. But either one of them is correct and one is incorrect, or we are missing more to make it correct. So these kind of clues, you need to see like multiple answers to start making something out of them. You understand? These yellow ones can be a bit hard to read. The only really useful one I can tell you here is the game definitely has single player or whatever it is. It's got more than just single player, but it definitely has single player. Okay. Thoughts? Witcher? I'll try Witcher. Witcher 3. The Wild Hunt. It's older than 2015. We have a very tight range now. That doesn't help me because I don't remember what year most games came out. But the game we're looking for came out in 2012, 2013, or 2014. It's not fantasy and it's not open world. These two are completely ruled out. The other two down here, this is rated partially correct. And because of this, we can delete fantasy and open world. At least one of stealth and sandbox is correct. Sandbox seems like a more common genre, but who knows? Who the fuck knows? Try Overwatch. Overwatch doesn't have single player. That was canceled. Can't be Overwatch. No possible. Breath of the Wild, Skyrim Online, Dark Souls 3. Forgot you don't get a clue. We do get a clue, but we have to get down to 5 guesses remaining. The gamedle creator seems like a very nice person. Was hanging out in one of my streams on Twitch the other day and explained that when I said, oh shit, I don't have a guess. I thought there was a guess. Dark Souls 3 came out in 2016, right? I think that's right. So it's too new. When did Sekiro came out? After that. Bloodborne came out earlier, but it's either 2014 or 15, and I'm afraid that it's 2015, so it would be wrong. Also, no, it's not single player only, so it could be that. Could possibly be that. Hitman Absolution, Titanfall, Dishonored. What's up, Pennywise? Good to see you. I'm doing well. How are you doing, friend? It's only first person, not third person. Well, that's the most likely case, given we had first and third partially correct, and then third absolutely wrong. That is the most likely case. There is the possibility it's... Well, I'm thinking only the worst examples, too. It could be first person and bird's eye view if it was Savage 2, the game where... Oh no, that's third person when you're playing as a unit. I'm sure there's some FPS/RTS hybrid akin to Savage 2. That's possible. It's just unlikely. So first person only seems most likely. Fallout New Vegas, is that the right age? I'll try it. Wait, no, wait. We already did Bethesda, and it's not Bethesda. Over here. Can't be Bethesda. That was Obsidian. But also, it can't be Bethesda Publishing, and they publish New Vegas, right? Dishonored could be a guess. I like Dishonored. Let's try Dishonored. I'm gonna trust you guys have the right year. You do have the right year. You don't have the right game, but you hit it right on. We are looking for a 2012 game in the Unreal Engine, first person only. It has single player and other modes. It's a sandbox game. Remember, I can't scroll down and show you without changing the window capture. We started with like fantasy, stealth, sandbox, open world, partially correct. This ruled out fantasy and open world. We ruled out stealth. It's sandbox. It may be sandbox and more, but it's sandbox. Hell yes. We have a lot of info now. We have a lot of info. I don't know what 2012 means, like I said earlier. I don't remember the year games come out. That doesn't help me, but maybe it'll help some of you. Minecraft? Minecraft's like... When did it come out? It's older than 2012, I'm certain, but when did it come out? I actually can't remember if it's like early 2000s, late 2000s, or what. Cool, Big Planet, Gary's Mod, Gmod, First Person Unreal Engine Sandbox from 2012. Wait, Gary's Mod is Source, it can't be Gary's Mod. Halo? None of the Halos were open world prior to Infinite, I don't think, so it can't be Halo. Minecraft is 2011? Slightly newer than I thought. I mean, it's not new, but I thought it was older than that. One of the Far Cry games. Do they have multiplayer? Oh yeah, I watched one of them somewhat recently and it had co-op. How far back does that reach? How long have they had multiplayer for? I've never played a Far Cry game in my life. Far Cry 3? Hold up. Is Far Cry on the Unreal Engine? Isn't Far Cry on, like, CryEngine? Borderlands or Borderlands 2? Which one do you think is the right age? Borderlands 2? Or am I way off on ages here? Let's throw out Borderlands 2 for the hell of it. Well, fucking done. That is by far the fastest we've ever gotten that. We don't even get this every time we do it. This is the hardest, like, quiz game we've played. Well fucking done. Dude, look at this platforms thing over here. Just a mess. Did they release that native to Mac? Wow. Just a mess. They call it action? Maybe that's because it has some melee weapons in it. They call it an action, sci-fi, comedy sandbox. Fair enough. On its themes, not genre, it is also a shooter over here under genre, if you were curious. Single player, multiplayer, co-op, split screen. Well fucking done, Samantha. Hell yes. Okay. I feel warmed up. I feel energized. I feel excited by that victory. Good shit. Even Linux? Sandbox? Yeah, that's an interesting one. We got it correct, so we don't need to worry about it. But Sandbox is an interesting one. I mean, most of the people I know that played the game for long periods of time did spend a lot of time setting up these insane things. Like, they made a sandbox of it where they were testing out wild weapons while farming and things. I don't know. It had a feel of sandbox to it, but the game wasn't a sandbox, I would have said. All right, Dark Souls 3. Let's get you going here. Which scene is it? I'm pretty sure it's this one. Why is my camera cut off that way? There's supposed to be a fade on the camera. Hello? Did I delete the webcam fade mask somehow? No, I didn't. What the hell's happening to you? My graphics card breaking again, Samantha? How much power are you drawing? Okay, that's slightly worrisome, but we're just gonna go on ahead. I'm sorry that it's not as smooth a transition from me into the game as usual. Sorry about that. No clue what's happening. There's sand in it? Ah, that's the reason. Hello, what's up, Bilfdon? Good to see you, friend. So excited, good to have you here, Lollipop. Hope you're having a fantastic weekend. All right, we left off fighting the Crystal Sage, and we are going back to fight the Crystal Sage. Johnny Partyseed will not be turned away from a party. And as far as Johnny Partyseed is concerned, it looked like there were multiple people in there, and that counts as a party. Let's go kill them. I hope I can find my way there. The Elden Ring playthrough gave me the courage to fight Dark Souls 3 New Game Plus bosses using mostly fist weapons. Hell yes. I kind of want to level up the Cestus we got recently and play with a fist weapon on Johnny Partyseed. It feels fitting somehow. Plus, I've never played with... Well, I played with claws on Hot Deli. I forgot those probably have the same animations. But that's the only time I've ever played with like a fist weapon. Are claws and fist weapons the same animations? Samantha? You're gonna stay up there, right? Oh, you're not. Can I escape you, though? Rather than deal with you? Don't forget pyromancy. Thank you. Fist fights are a staple of every good party. You know, if you've got enough alcohol for the party, it's gonna happen. Just make sure you have medication on hand and bandages. You'll have a great time. There's a hole right there. There are items there. All right, we'll come back for that. Help me remember that after we fight the Crystal Sage. We have to focus on the Crystal Sage. Claws are fist weapons. Okay, then I've used a fist weapon once. Put in significant time with it, but only once. There are two of you here. This is not the timing we hoped for. But it works out. A sorcerer's staff. No thanks. That seems a bit intelligent for me. I just hold fire in my hand. In my closed hand, which seems especially unsafe. But we've had a few, you know, we can't really feel our extremities anymore. Lady, Johnny Partyseed is here. Can't you tell by the pumping bass? Because I brought a boombox and enough D-cells to play all night. Where are you gonna show up? I wonder if there's a way to tell. I certainly haven't figured any out. Oh shit, I forgot to recover lost... It wasn't that many anyway. Recover lost souls. I know spells too. I know spells too. You don't give a shit about my spells. They need to do a bit more damage given their slower attack rate. Are we at the multi-phase already? Is it you, since you're firing purple? Hang on. I think it's the one that's firing purple. This is great. Match the color is exactly the level of puzzle Johnny Party Seed is ready for. Ah, I'm lucky. What a party. Easy game. Soul of the Crystal Sage. And I'm the life of the party. By the end of this playthrough, the word party is going to have no meaning anymore. I'm going to warn you of that right now, in case you'd like to get off the party boat. Maybe forget about pyromancy. I've never done pyromancy in a Dark Souls game. We can't. We're doing pyromancy. Besides, look at us. We're like burning up. I know it's because we've got an ember. You know, we're not, what is it? Unkindled. Which of the games is hollowed? Pomegranates, which of the games is hollowed? There's one where you're hollowed when you don't have your full thing. But this one is kindled and unkindled, right? Easy. How much have I missed? Just that, and gamedle. Dark Souls God. Don't forget to go to that hole you found earlier. Thank you. Sly Fox, thank you as well. I skipped over your message just because I was like, why'd someone just type hole? Now I get it. GG, as long as the party doesn't turn political. DS1, 2, DS1. Glow is cool, though. How do I get off the party boat but still enjoy this playthrough? You just need a good seat on the shore. Don't worry, the party boat doesn't go too fast or anything, so you won't need to, like, move too often. Visions of Betrayal, I can't take this. Huh, it's a dead end. Okay. Pointless. And over here? Does this actually go somewhere? Read message. Ah, here. Okay, that seems like progress. We're definitely gonna do the hole first. I kind of don't want to respawn those enemies, but I also kind of don't want to risk this stuff. So let's... Dude, it's always so weird to me that I can't level up at any bonfire. I thought that was always a thing, not just an Elden Ring Site of Grace thing. Anyway. Dark Souls 2 is undead, bearer of the curse. DS3 has it, but diff to 1 and 2. Good job, that was the only boss I heavily disliked. Concept of hollowing is when an undead person loses their purpose and goes mad. Oh, party, party, party. I don't know what that's lyrics to, but thank you for typing them out. Love the highlights, trying to keep up with the randomizer VODs. Sorry again, everyone, the highlights were late, and thank you for your understanding. And let me say one more time that the reason the highlights were late, this is for my other channel, anyone who doesn't know. I've got more clips from my first playthrough of Elden Ring than show up in the shorts, if you want to see them, because some of them don't fit in shorts. Over on RX Hydro Highlights. The video I usually put up on Saturday came out today because my laptop has been crashing constantly. I kind of want to open it up and try reseeding the memory and just see if that fixes it, but I kind of want to finish the Elden Ring videos first because we're so close before I open it. It crashed so much, I moved the project over to this computer and did it on my desktop. Then, after doing that, I crashed this computer today on a different video project. So, if the stream goes out suddenly, I'm very sorry I don't have sufficient power for my 4090. That's my best guess as to what's causing it.
Welcome home, Ashen One.
We'll see what happens.
My heart's desire.
In 1, you could level at any bonfire. Oh. So they just took it out for this. That has an awful feeling of thematic to it.
Touch the darkness within me.
It's okay, I'm sure one of you can explain to me how it reflects, you know, the opportunities and risks in this story once I fuck it up at the end of the game. Hydro, destroyer of computers. Getting hacked and shadow banned. Okay, what was I leveling up? I had been leveling this up for my flame. Either faith or int work equally well. Had I been leveling up my attunement yet? No. Yeah, let's get more out of pyromancy. Let's take it up to 15 faith right now. Who's still talking?
Farewell, Ashen One. May the flame.
Is that her? I think she's murmuring while I'm in that menu, like, oh, like, help this man to level up. He is having such a hard time. He's not the best at these games. Please help make his stats higher. I think that's her. It's for the lore. Don't worry about the lateness. You're your own editor and stream almost every day and have another job. True. Probably wants you to frequently go back to Firelink to meet up with new people. Yeah, they might be using it to drive you to do shit like that. All right, Grey Rat, I sent you out to do stuff. Are you back or have you not gone out yet?
Oh, hello. You've come at a good time. It took some prowling, but I finally made a score.
Score?
Go on, have a gander.
Oh, is it in your shop now? We are such good friends. You know that, right? We are such good friends. I barely looked at your shop before, and I do not know what's new in it. But good for you. Good job. Did you score any of those party drugs we talked about?
You can keep the ring. As...
We already heard that. Not sure which of those items are new.
And stay safe. Oh, this place is a bore. What good is thievery if you've nowhere to go?
A bore is the worst review a club can get. I'm gonna have to take a look at next month's acts and maybe shake things up. We need some new bookings. Divine Blessing is the party drug. That repair power. That's the true drugs. Do you ever actually sweat while playing? Not because of the game, but yeah, because I live in an upstairs apartment that traps all the heat of the building.
I would do anything
because of that, yeah.
master.
You got a free level up for me? You do not.
Be safe, champion of Ash.
Based on the things I've seen you used with, no hints, I'll figure it out, don't worry. I'm gonna use the wrong weapon, actually. Yeah, let's be honest about this. No hints, I won't figure it out. But as you've seen, that's just the doom we set ourselves on the path to. Settle back, enjoy. Like against a boss, for example? I don't think so. I mean, I probably do sweat a little more if I get really tense. But it's never been so much I've really noticed. What can I get with the soul, which I should read as well? The soul of the Crystal Sage. Or of a Crystal Sage. One of the twisted souls steeped in strength, used to acquire, the twin Crystal Sages. There were more than two there. Am I gonna have to fight another later? The twin Crystal Sages once served as spiritual guides to the scholars of the Grand Archives, and one went on to ally with the Undead Legion. That's the one I fought. I would love to know where the other is. I'm just waiting for more text to appear answering my question. Is this soul not ChatGPT enabled? What can I get for you?
Aha, thou returned, and a fine day it is. So, happened upon any twisted souls?
How'd you choose this character's name? One of you chose it. In fact, two of you chose this character's name, because I couldn't decide between two of them. So they are Johnny Partyseed, but they were born. Johnny Partyseed is an alter ego they inhabit. They were born pudding skin. I wasn't even giving a hint. What, a hint's the wrong word. I just mean, you know, like suggestions and stuff. I'll stumble around and fuck up. If you do happen to bumble yourself to the end of the game, it shows that there's no need for hints. Remember that the soft cap for Int and Faith is 40? I will not. But don't worry, I'll fuck that up too. No guidance needed, because it doesn't help. Other Sage is near the end. No guidance needed. Don't worry, I'll forget that one too, I imagine. I've forgotten so much of this game. Though actually a little more has come back to me as I've seen it than did with Bloodborne, but only a little so far. Crystal Hail. Cast cascade of small crystal soul masses. Crystal soul masses have piercing qualities. In a pact said to have been formed long ago, one of the sages allied with the Undead Legion in order to train the sorcerers of Faerun. Which of these are... That's Rotted Greatwood. I didn't read all these, did I? Actually, I think I did. Where are the other ones of Crystal Sage? Rapier. Thrusting sword with tiny crystals scattered across its blade. Used by the Crystal Sages for self-defense. The one I fought just left every time I got in melee with it. But okay. The crystals boost the magic damage inflicted by the sword and the item discovery of its wielder. Fruits of the lifetime of research conducted by the sages. And it's got stance. I know what stance does. Those the 2 added? They seem kind of neat. Maybe we'll have some sorceries later. I doubt we'll use the rapier, but those seem cool.
Be away over long.
Have you played Sekiro? Yes, I have. I love Sekiro. Sekiro is a fantastic game. All right, then. I leveled up. I checked items. I haven't talked to everyone. I should quickly check in with a couple people I haven't.
Wow.
You got anything to say?
Knowest thou of that soppy gossip?
Soppy gossip?
That cordial intrusion layeth the path to embers.
I don't understand the soppy gossip.
Need of a
What?
soapstone, ashen one.
Oh, player
And my
messages.
pockets will overflow with souls to trade to me.
Got it. I wish I could remember things, because I want to call player messages soppy gossip for the rest of my life.
Ashen one, if my wares bring me with, is it not? Knowest thou if that's the time?
Okay.
Ashen one,
Gotcha.
Tis good, wasn't he?
I didn't pick any of these items up, did I? I did. Oh. It's good I clicked that. I had no clue I was carrying one of those.
There are 2 ways to smith weapons. Simple reinforcement is one, and infusion the other. Reinforcement is straightforward. It strengthens a weapon with bring the stones.
Sure. You repeating those messages?
Infusing weapons with jet.
Right.
Humble.
Right.
Oh, believe it.
I don't think I've picked any of those things up, actually. I haven't noticed. Alright, he's just telling me basic stuff,
I don't want that.
which is very handy, but those happen to be game mechanics I actually think I do understand.
There you are, unkindled one. I am pleased to have a pupil as dedicated as you.
Do you got your notebook? It's actually over on my bed over there. I forgot to bring it over to my desk. So I have half of a paper towel that I'm going to be marking things. I'm probably going to have to get up and get it partway through the stream.
To learn pyromancies, I know.
Yeah, you're saying all the same stuff too.
Back again, I suppose. I don't mean to seem extreme.
Same stuff you're saying. Now you, I gave a hymnal or something recently. I gave you a book.
Oh, champion of do you wish to hear it? You know, in my home of courage, I would be pleased with it.
No one has anything new to say to me. Mostly no one does. We do have to check with the bartender. I forgot to chat with him. Also, I meant to double check whether I don't have enough shards to upgrade my pyromancy flame.
At the foot of Lothric Castle, an old path still runs below the tower in the undead settlement.
I thought you were against adventuring.
It's used to transport sacrifices to the Cathedral of the Deep. You should see where it leads.
Thanks for the tip, pal.
You've the stones for it.
Thanks for the questioning my masculinity, pal. Toxic motherfucker. We're looking for a new bartender. Is anyone looking to tend bar? We're hiring. Gave her a book of holy bumps. That I did. They rarely change dialogues. Okay, away we go then. The other guy isn't there, right? Good. I don't really want to talk to him even if he was. I don't like that guy. Quick check on this too. Okay. Travel. Take me back out to the Crystal Sage and we'll come backwards at those two that I accidentally ran into together before. I think that will guarantee we find them separated. Played this game twice and never found anyone to teach me sorceries and incantations. Really? I think there's a... I'm trying to remember... I think there's a couple of each. I know there's a couple sorceries because I found them again. I think there's a couple of each just because I think they usually have a couple of each in their games. So most players can find one, but I can absolutely believe you can go through without finding one. I'm going to backstab you to make this easier. Get wrecked. Andre seems like the true mixologist. He does concern himself with flasks. He might be the best choice. Then we need to find a new bouncer. Oh, hello. Don't. Oh, the rubble! I should have rolled. But I was very greedy and just wanted to mash right button and finish that. Okay, let's go underneath. Fire bombs. Let's go underneath after you die. I think one's coming from behind me. No, they didn't hear me. Wonder whose footsteps I was hearing. It's an awfully clean hole punched right through the floor. Almost like someone wants me to go down there. And they put items, so they're gonna get their wish. Hello? Oh, hey. I don't like these enemies that much. What'd that do? 105? What does my sword do? 131? We need more levels on our pyromancy flame, clearly. I don't believe that was too slow. I don't believe that was too slow either. Fuck me. That was a bit rough. Hydro's a gamer, that is all. Thanks for noticing. Is it Zombie Jesus? Don't remember your vigor being so high. I have an ember now. Sorcerer gear. I'll dress up, why not? Sorcerer hood. Attire of a sorcerer from the Vinheim Dragon School. Vinheim, that is where... No, we are in Vinheim, I think. The pilgrim came from... Landor? I don't know why I'm testing myself. I could do this off stream and not waste other people's times. Simple hood worn inside the robes represents those who have outgrown the academy, abandoning formal headwear and distancing themselves in order to continue their research in solitude. I think formal headwear when you're at university is tying a tie around your head. There we go. You're just so, like, content whatever I put on you. I love you, Johnny Party Seed. It's almost like fire doesn't really work in wet areas. Must have missed that. Sorcerer gear is a pyromancer. This reminds me of the TF2 spy. Nice lore check, actually. Sekiro randomizer next, please. Alright. Have I done everything in here? No, I haven't. Because there was that path behind the sages. That's probably progress, right? Did you see me? Are you coming after me? I want to get all the items first. We better search the Crucifixion Woods, but it's a bit hard to do with you on my tail. Do you prefer to stay in the water? Will you leash if I hang out? I don't want to get that guy. If I hang out up on land? Praise the sun. Alright. You can get applause. Swamps are love, swamps are life, that is all. This swamp hasn't been so bad. In general, I dislike swamps. In these games. I actually don't hate Blight Town, but... How do you jump again? Ah, it's click left joystick. Oh, I think I know where to get how to get that. I don't hate Blighttown, I just get so fucking tired of trudging through the sludge. It's about how slow it makes you. Well, I don't know how to get there. I have to get up higher. When are you coming down? I'm expecting one of them to fall down soon. Nope, okay. I'll just go then. Perfect. Even as a hollow, Johnny is that one wholesome evil person. Golden Falcon Shield. I couldn't remember which slot were shield slots to begin with. Oh, I picked this up earlier in the swamp. Old medium metal shield of unknown origin. The grass crest is lightly imbued with magic, which slightly speeds up stamina recovery. Skill parry. Oh, I like the sound of that. But we have our flame in hand. We probably, considering we're wearing robes, can equip both and swap. That's good. Metal shield fashioned the form of a falcon with wings outstretched. The golden falcon was the emblem of an ancient band of sellswords, and even to this day, many mercenaries remain who look upon it as a token of good fortune. Cool. So... skill. Weapon skill. Oh, I see. Okay, that does make sense. That seemed like it was just left over from beta testing for a second. So the little icon on the lower left means what skill it has, right? Can I equip this and still be at least medium load? Yeah, we're not fat rolling. We're fine. We're fine. It does seem a tiny bit faster. Just a tiny bit. That fire glow is awesome. Mentioned my name in the new highlights video. You were Monday. You'll love the next swamp if you're okay with this one. Don't tell him. Even telling him there's another swamp is spoiling. Yeah, we keep like no info. No info at all. But don't worry, I don't retain info very well. I mean, I'll probably... there's 2 of them. Wait, hang on. I didn't mean to pull you guys at all. Can I cook you in your armor? How do you feel about fire? Oh shit, I just put that away. Fire's not amazing, but you're pretty armored. Maybe I wouldn't do more with my sword. We gotta try. I can stumble you with this thing? That doesn't seem right, given how heavy you look. I hit the wrong one. Not the one I meant to interrupt. Dude. Fuck, man. He baited my heavy with his heavy. Come on, you party goers. Come on. Fuck off! Yeah, come away from your friend. That's not something I'm gonna be able to interrupt. Shit, dude! To try and preempt him, I start my attack the same time he does. So I don't get to see the animation first. Fuck! Run? Ah, my stuff will be waiting for me. It's not important. Is this the faster way to go? It is not. It'll be faster to go from the previous bonfire. I got a challenge for you, mate, and it's a legit one? No, thank you. These guys are having their own private party. You can't have a party without Johnny Party Seed. What are you talking about? I'm on every list. Private party? I've never heard the words. I've heard of a private's party, but they seem a bit overdressed for that. I'm going this way around just so I don't draw the crab and have to worry about him. Alright, can I shoot one from afar? Have my own version of a private party? The second one is inside. So... can I just have you, please? For now? I know it didn't hit you, but like you had to notice that. Alright, thank you. Let me get that shield back out. That's a good start. Come on. That's a special animation with extra poise or whatever the fuck. Don't do whatever you're doing. One down. DS3 Pro gameplay. Real question is if he's, if this is truly a party/club situation in this version of the story, or if Johnny just lives in some delusional party-related fugue state. Which do you think? Johnny trying to convince the bouncers of the swamp to let him stay? I wouldn't hurt nobody. We're all having a good time here. You gotta let me back in. Do that big leap. No, do the big leap. I like it because I can go behind you when you do that. Big old jump. Okay, well, you're just gonna die in a boring way then. You could have had a backstab. Think of how that would have looked on your resume, having been backstabbed. Hmm? Should you play Dark Souls 3? Is it enjoyable? Yeah. Have you played Elden Ring? If you've played Elden Ring, I just want to warn you, there are a lot of features of Elden Ring that were developed for that game. So they're not present here, unfortunately. But if you can bear that in mind, I think it's a very enjoyable game. Well worth playing. And given its age, you can often find it on a decent sale or buy a used copy if you play on console. I think it's worth the money. So you decline the challenge? I decline. Run a lap around the swamp, pal. We might let you in after if you behave. Johnny party seed constantly murdering bouncers after they told him to leave because he's too drunk. Yeah, his other delusion is that he's the life of the party. That part's not really true either. He's kind of horrific. Do I want to do this first, actually? Let me finish looking around the swamp before I go through these doors. Because this actually looks like a whole other area. Very clearly. But then, what? Oh, it's more swamp, great. But then, what was behind the sages? Or Crystal Sage singular. I don't know which direction to explore in. Okay, we're gonna do this area. It doesn't look that big. Then we'll go look behind the Crystal Sage. Then we'll check out what's inside and beyond this wall or aqueduct or whatever it is. Oh shit, there's another crab looking at me. I bet crabs don't like being burnt. I bet we can burn a crab up. He did not care. Where's my shield? You just killed one of your own children, okay? That was on you, not me. Woo! What you doing? What are you doing? That's what I thought. Come here. I missed my moment! That wouldn't have hit me, except somehow the upward slash missed when he reared up. What is... You had a ring? If that was on one of your legs, that's not gonna fit me. How did I miss that swing when they reared up? I've picked up 2 rings, haven't I? Shit, I can hear you! I can hear you! That ring says boost pyromancy, I want to put it on. It's deeper here! Please, fuck off. Fuck. Oh, you guys are pretty much just as strong as you were before in Elden Ring. Before. This came before. Do the bubbles thing, mainly because, I mean, it could get damaged, but honestly, that's slower than I think it is. I was gonna say, honestly, I just want to drink. Johnny Party Seed always wants to drink. Fuck. Alright, let's get back out there. God damn it. How much of this game have you played previously? I've beaten this game and all of its DLCs. But that was 5 years ago, which may not sound super... Actually, it was more. 5.5, 6. Which may not sound super far back in the mists of history. But I've got a bad memory. And we tested this once with Bloodborne, which I played just before I played this the first time. I replayed Bloodborne a few months ago. And it felt largely new to me. It was a fun experience. I think people enjoyed it. Yeah, okay, I'll take you on. I was trying to decide if I wanted to take you on or try and get around you, because I know I've got to fight the other one, but you're more, I'm not sure. This tree's kind of helping and kind of hurting at different times. Because I don't really know what it's going to do when it can't move. But obviously it can't get near me when I don't want it to. Catching up on the Tears of the Kingdom VOD and realize you're live. Good to see you, Pravetti. Hope you were enjoying the VOD, friend. It's also why he probably got kicked out of Katarina. Yeah! Why isn't he in Katarina, the party city, anymore? There is only one explanation. Partied too hard. And the ruler of Katarina sent Johnny Party Seat out to teach the rest of the world to party. Or he was exiled. Maybe you're right. I'm here to teach this crab to party. That was early, I could tell. As soon as I hit it, which is too late to make a different choice. Fuck, dude! Stamina! Made myself look like an idiot again with that heavy. That didn't reach him. Fuck. Sure did. Replayed the game mostly due to your VODs, TBH. Very convenient tree. It's just a little too joyful, even for Katarina. Alright, are there any other big crabs about to attack me? It looks like no. You little guys just wander, right? You're wandering really directly, especially for a crab. A creature known for walking sideways, you fucking ankle pincher. Bastard. You still coming after me? I probably have time to look at these rings anyway. So what am I wearing? HP with successive attacks, lowering equip load, increased attack, increased bleed resistance, damage absorption when HP is low. Go ahead and give me boost pyromancies. Actually, I'm gonna kill you so I can actually read the rings. I'm so sorry. But you know, I did kill your parents, so this is probably almost a mercy, because who's gonna raise you? I want to read the lore on these. Ring said to be chiseled from the bone of a flame salamander by blighted pyromancers living in the Great Swamp. Boost pyromancies. It is believed that salamanders are the descendants of demons, born of the chaos flame, from which pyromancy is also said to have originated. Okay. Fascinating. Gotta fight for your right to party. Johnny's doing a lot of seafood prep. With this lifestyle, I think Johnny may not be able to make long-term friends again. Most prolific murderer in the world thinks he's the biggest party animal in existence. Sage Ring. A ring given to Pharaon's undead legion by one of the Preacher twins, known more commonly as the Crystal Sages. Preacher twins, Crystal Sages. Huh. Shortens spellcasting time. The sorcerers of Pharaon's Abyss Watchers were known to be lonesome warriors who would only rely upon more pragmatic spells. I wonder if pyromancies count as spells. And if this shortens the time. That felt faster. Whoops, wrong. It definitely does. I don't know exactly how significant that felt, but it definitely does. Okay, I like recover HP with successive attacks. I'm not playing with a low equip load. I mean, I kind of am right now. This probably isn't doing a lot for me. When my health is low, I'm about to die anyway. Let's take this instead. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Love it. My boy wanted to get his pyromancy up and got a ring for it. It's like the party is telling us we made the right decision. The party is how Johnny Partyseed thinks of the whole universe. What's up, Nirez? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, friend. Johnny is later said to have spent most of his life in prison, where he died getting shanked while decorating the Christmas tree. Anything for a party. Oh shit, I just saw the guy behind you. I don't like them. There's another doorway into the fucking... I just saw a guy right in front of me. How did I miss you? You're looking at me. But not attacking. That's weird. What's going on with the lighting or whatever? Which is... It was one of those things where there was like pop-in or something, but I was paying so little attention to the specifics, I'm not even sure what just changed. I can't remember what he looked like before. Go for it. Good shit. Let's try and go behind the other one as well. It's sitting down, so maybe it won't attack me until I hit it. Like that one seemed like it was doing. But, I don't give a shit. Let's hit it from behind. Seems safer. Peaceful Jesus. Even if that was the second coming. Did you see their face? People are shallow. They're not going to accept that as their messiah. I'm sure it's okay that I destroyed them. Nothing good would have come of them trying to spread the word. They're trying to party, you're gonna ruin it? I'm afraid of trying to go around here and them ruining my party. Alright, fuck it, I'll give you one chance. Do you give a shit? You do give a shit. I gave you one chance, and you couldn't be chill. Now the party ends for you. I hate grabs. I'm fucking always early on grabs, man. Better. And the Titanite shard we need to make our flame stronger. In this swamp full of enemies who don't seem to care about our flame. The best decisions. This goes back into the wall over here. Why does it go back into the wall over here? That's a big guy. Oh, I already fought one of them. I did die to it, but I've seen one of... We can't get to them anyway. That's like the crystal lizard from the starting area. I'm gonna rely on what I said about not going into the wall just yet to avoid that person for now and go look elsewhere. So I think I've walked through the entirety of this area, apart from if there's something significant behind the crystal sages. So let's go there. Let's go up that path. Shit, I didn't really need to aggro you, did I? Though there actually isn't a way up on this side. Huh. Directly to the bonfire, I mean. Okay, sort of 6 of one, half a dozen of another. Which one do you want to aggro? I knew he had a shield. I just figured there's no way he blocks enough to survive after I've dealt that much. You fucker. In case it's significant behind the crystal sages, we're going over here rather than directly to them so I can get my Estus pass back. But also we can just travel there now. What's up, KFC? Good to see you, friend. Hope you're doing well. Crystal Sage. What were you guarding? Oh, Samantha, we've got a spotty schedule coming up next month. So let me give you a little warning. I'll be here next weekend, but the weekend after that, I'm going to Maine for the weekend, and there will be no stream here on YouTube. The weekend after that, second weekend in August, I'll be back. Third weekend in August, I'm going back to Maine for another weekend to hang out with my family. So, we're missing 2 out of 3 weekends. And given I only do 1 stream here on YouTube of Dark Souls 3 each week, I know that's a lot. So, I think, no promises yet, I think that second weekend of August, in between those 2 absences, I'm going to try and do Saturday and Sunday streams of Dark Souls 3 just to make it up a little bit. But we'll see what happens. Almost out of the hospital. I'm glad to hear that. I hope you're feeling better. Or due very soon once you're out. Come here. I need your gems. There we are. Wholesome family activities, 100%. I'm actually seeing a college friend I haven't in a while. Liar ahead? You're the liar. Oh, wait. No. You are the liar. Seeing a college friend I haven't in a while because he's coming to Maine. Hey. A little bit worried about what I'm hearing stomping around, but I'll take as many of these as they're willing to give me. Is it over this ledge? It sounds like it is. Hey. Hey. Okay, I know both those enemies. I can take on both those enemies. I'll do just like that person did. What else is around here? Actually, where do you patrol? You're running. Why are you running? Did you fucking hear me? There's a second. There's a second one! You ducked it. How dare you duck when the party comes your way? All right, there's one now. Oh, that was momentarily horrifying. Turned out okay, but yeah, sometimes the game does make me sweat, apparently. As far as I can tell, I've just got you now, right? But what's going on here? I'm not sure. It looks safe here. What's the rest of this pit? Hole ahead. Correct. Quite something ahead. Treasure ahead. I can't tell if that's true or not. I don't want to fight those other guys again, so we're gonna do this first. Then maybe we'll try that. Maybe. What happened there? Where's my backstab?
Oh, cleanse the bastard's
I think she said flame cleanse thy, and this is the part I'm unsure of. Bastard's curse? She said cleanse thy something curse. Flames I'm not sure of either. Gotten 2 new whole sets of armor since I put on sorcerer's robes, by the way. This game's giving me armor faster than I can wear it. So this seems like progress too. We've got progress in 2 directions. I kinda hate it when this happens. I guess we're along this way. Let's go see if we can find another bonfire. I'm so good at this game. Really good at this game. Having trust issues, eh? Seems sketch. We've activated that. Everybody's dead. Let's buy a level or 2 and then go test what the fuck that is. Also, we can upgrade our Pyromancer's Flame. Well, let's go upgrade the Pyromancy Flame. Buy a level or 2 if we can still afford it. And then test that hole out. Hole seems like a good idea. Seems like a good idea to try. I just don't want to try it with 5 digits of souls on me. Alright, Fireboy, teach me to be a Fireboy. Not learn Pyromancies, reinforce. Ideal. I've got no large Titanite shards yet, that's okay. You know, I bought Fire Surge and I haven't used it once yet. We should try that out. Let's go equip that thing.
Not be gone for long.
That cost me very few souls.
Welcome home.
Hadn't noticed how cheap that was once you have the shards.
Seek thine heart's desire.
Holes lead to bad things.
Very well. Then taken.
Look, not all of us are stuck in marriages we're not pleased with, alright? But that's no way to refer to your partner.
Manifestations of disparity.
Progress this way, behind Crystal Sage, eventually ends at a dead end. No guidance or hints. I'll figure that out eventually. Johnny Party is just a fake name. We all know his name is John Dark Souls. It is a fake name. Well, it's not, come on, a fake name. People can choose their own name. That doesn't mean it's fake. But he was born Pudding Skin. That's just not a very party name, you know? Either one of these takes me to 149. I feel like I should start leveling int just in case I find a pyromancy that requires X amount of int. You know? I should be ready for it. Flav cleans the bastard's curse. Oh, okay. Take me back out there. Attune spells first. I thought I had 2 attunement slots. I got something, it's probably a ring I'm not wearing. Cathedral of the Deep. Oh, I did find that place he wanted me to go. I'm headed back out there. I still don't like him. Would anyone like a job as a bartender? I repeat. I bet Pudding Skin has a record. I mean, they have most of their music on CDs. They're not really a vinyl head, but also they're definitely not up to date. My first time here, no worries. No worries. What's the easiest way to get by these guys and go see the hole I want to? How far away did you see me from? Are they behind me? Where were you hiding? Okay, hang on. We're just gonna test this real quick. Oh, this is not a real thing. Why is that there? God damn it. Criminal record? I know what you meant. I was just making a pun. Oh, how much do I care about 3,000 souls? I'll take one crack at it. Fuck off, everybody. Okay, I think we're good. They seem loath to follow. I see one person up there at least. I think going off-road is going to be wiser. But it's a bit harder to see what's going on. There's an off-road to the left as well. Hello. It's just a ditch here. This is a one-way jump. I think over here I can jump off to the right. Yeah. So if I need to leave in a hurry, I can. I can't take this. Okay. I would have bet $20 on an Indiana Jones, like, boulder. Crest shield. Now that I know shields are fucking magical, what do you do? One of the enchanted blue shields, the crest shield greatly reduces dark damage. Okay, just special defense. And who do we have up here? I saw someone here before. We just have you. I am going to take the chance to just fall on your head and attack you. Here we go. Andre's sitting right there with the Estus, waiting to do more than kicking people out. Does not do a lot of damage. How about this? That doesn't do much. Wow. Fuck, I was just mashing the button. Thought late. Oh, I should be rolling. Somebody else is attacking me at range. Somebody else is coming up to me. Partied my way out of that one. Oh, I hate it. Shit. Okay, okay, we're fine, we're fine. You any more susceptible to fire? You are 1 point of damage more susceptible to fire, so no is really the answer. You kicking me? Who kicks? Me accidentally, but like, who intentionally? Alright. I can do it too, and you have a better reaction than I do. Fair enough. But you were born in this game. I'm just trying to learn it. I have no stamina. I kicked him! Fuck, man. I think my second attack is getting eaten by the stairs sometimes. Did I rebound there? I was looking at him and totally missed what animation my character did. That was a little bit of a chore. You drop anything like your friend did? The spider shield, was that? Shields of the style are commonly used by savage mountain bandits and offer high resistance to poison. I think the armor that person was wearing is the bandit set. The first of the two that died. It's party for a long time. That's why he's not got a good reaction. Be wary of assassin. Hopefully you mean the person I just killed. Be wary of tough enemy. Hopefully you mean the person I just killed. Paladin's Ashes. That's going to be Umbral Ash, I imagine, for the shopkeep back at town, the old dancer girl we let hang out for free. Years of Siegbrow did a real number on old Johnny. Oh boy, you should see. If he doesn't have a Siegbrow in him, you should see his hands shake. It's sad, but he seems to be enjoying himself. Started up a new character in Dark Souls 3 today, go figure. Hell yeah. Do you have a plan for how you want to build them, or are you going to figure it out as you go? This is not bending back around to that gate I was just at. This is doing its own thing. Try jumping. I will not. So that's Vinheim. It's a big old bridge. I think that's the bridge. Yeah, there's the break in it. Yeah. So Undead Settlement's somewhere up over there to my right. Yeah. I know where I am. So it's perfectly fine that I've left the party and gone outside. I can find my way back anytime. I may not be good to drive, but I'm good to wander. I don't know why people are so worried. This game, did I miss Dark Souls 3 stuff? We did Crystal Sage. And fought a bunch of crabs. I'm building for my favorite Dark Souls 3 weapon, the doors. Oh, I've seen videos of people fighting with doors. I've never tried it myself. Hell yes. Hell, I see an archer too. Okay. See another dog. Oh shit, I don't have flame sling. I have get up close to them and hit them with... If it did like a fuck ton more damage, that would be great. But it's not really doing acceptable damage for needing to get right up in their face. One. Is that dog following us? Cool. There's another dog, and there are 2 archers, and there's 2 dogs. Son of a bitch. And I can't go up this way. Alright, yeah, that dog seeing me is good. I would like it to come back here. There's still a dog up there. And both archers. Plus, is there something more standing in the doorway? I can't tell. All right, let's get the dog. That dog is blind. Good, good, good. Yes, that's definitely Vinheim. Good. I'm glad I got it right. I appreciate the quotes to tell me how right I was. It's like Boolean, right? It means exactly Vinheim. Oh, it's another fucking dog. How did I hit it behind myself? That was insanely lucky. I did mean to target the dog. And the game decided on other things, but... how the fuck did that work out? Alright. Am I safe? Yes, I think I am. For now. These people have been shooting their own dogs. That's why I don't feel bad about killing them. I don't understand all the politics going on, but they were not taking care of their pets. So they must die. The only thing Johnny Partyseed likes almost as much as a good party is an animal at that party. Because once you've taken a few, you know, certain kinds of things, it's just, they feel so soft. They're so sweet. Do you ever think about how a dog sees the world? Oh, Vinheim, that place we definitely go to at some point. I think we started in Vinheim. Don't correct me if I'm wrong, by the way. I'm just giving you a window into what I think. We started in Vinheim. We got kicked out of Vinheim. We went through the undead settlement and so on. We met the pilgrim from Landor going to Vinheim. That's specifically why I thought it was Vinheim. Is because the pilgrim was there being like, oh, I didn't make it to Vinheim. And he's on the wrong side of the bridge. Almost looks like you can get behind those graves. But I think the light I saw was not an item, but just shine on the wet ground. I bet my fire spells don't do much to you. This has the air of a situation people tell themselves is a party, but not even Johnny would call this a party. Johnny can recognize a cult. He's been in a few. Oh shit, yeah. Hello. Need more weed thoughts from Johnny? I mean, Johnny's not like the most imaginative. We've got 2 pyromancy spells, and they are throw fire and spew fire, and he needed someone else to teach those to him. He's not the most creative, so, I mean, they might be entertaining, but I want to lower our expectations before I tell you. Most of Johnny's weed thoughts are things like, what if we found a way to have a party inside of a party?
Merciful goddess, mother of the forlorn, who have no place to call their own, please bear witness to our resolve. Fire for Ariandel. Fire for Ariandel. And the ash to kindle flame.
So we talked a little bit about what I do remember from this game. Like, I remember what Dancer looks like, and one of the things I remember is one of the bosses of the DLC, Gale the Shadow Knight, I forget. And I remember he's armored and has a red hood, and his voice sounds exactly like that. But this guy's a lot smaller, and he's crouched down on the ground, pointing his whole ass up in the air. I'm confused. Interesting.
Wait, you've the same scent as that woman.
Thank you.
Then you must be an Ashen One. You must be. Oh.
Yeah.
You don't know how long I've searched. Oh.
He immediately puts his head back down to groan and moan. Those must be happy sounds. Wait, they sound like your sad sounds. Do you know what feelings are anymore? What's going on?
Oh, don't mind me. Didn't mean to fall apart. Now, Ashen One, I have a kindness to ask of you. My lady lives in the cold land of Ariandel. I need you to show her flame.
You came to the right Ashen One.
Burn the rot away.
Oh, I can throw flame, I can spew flame, and I'm gonna get a guy to teach me even more.
Then it must be fire that you seek.
Oh, you mean like the thematic fire of the world? Yeah. Is this how you start that DLC? Hold up, wait, can I leave the DLC? What's happening?
Just a moment, then. The painting of Ariandel. Well, rotted scrap of it, that is. Go on. Take it.
I didn't touch the bonfire, did I? Fuck me. Did we not learn our lesson about touching paintings in Dark Souls 1? No, I never learned lessons. Whatever.
Were too.
I bet we can leave, but I'm gonna have to, at the very least, get back to that bonfire since I didn't touch it, I don't think. But the bent over man was just too tantalizing. We're always looking for a party, all right? There's a meme I love where Gale's passing notes to someone in class, but the note is just the painting. Every time the teacher turns around, there's a couple more empty desks. His voice was just too good. Oh, come the fuck on. I wanted to turn around and see a bonfire. Who are you? Tense. What's this? Okay.
Have you just arrived?
Yeah?
How very unusual. Just how long has it been? Rejoice, my new friend. For this is a true haven of the forlorn.
For the forlorn.
And gentle
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not forlorn. I'm more of a party animal. Could you...
Go along. Find one for yourself.
No, if you could just point me to a rave or something.
Rotting bed to lie upon.
What an offer. I'd prefer the rave. Fuck, dude.
Yes, of course. You're no exception. We've all seen terrible things. But you're safe now. Let it ease your burden. Ariandel will make a fine home for you. So, go on ahead. Find one for yourself. A sweetly rotting...
What is he in amongst? They look like maggots. They're obviously dead or never been alive. I don't know, it reminds me of some coral-like thing from, Bloodborne. Anyway.
Quick, a sweet...
Keep progressing and you'll find a rave. I don't love that promise. This is the point I noped out of the DLC for the next 20 hours of gameplay. That's my plan. We just need to find a bonfire so we can get out. Perfect. Bonfire lit. I mean, that's what he asked me to do. Bring the fire to Ariandel. Done. We can leave now. And redo what we just did. Just some comfy little fly eggs to sit on. Fun guy. Crowman's been fighting Melania. Mission accomplished. Are the two defenders back, or are they like one-time spawn? You're gone. Is the assassin gone? Hell yes. I'm gonna do a stupid thing and try and run through these. That's usually a bad idea with dogs, but I just don't want to pick them off one by one again. So it's rather a pain. Yeah, this is always a bad idea with dogs. Specifically with dogs. Oh shit, and I have to run into that suiciding enemy. Last second decision to turn around and try and kill the dogs is a bad one. Alright, maybe I can draw the dogs out one at a time or two at a time, kill them, and then just run by the guys with bows to save a little. That could go kind of fast. If you've ever watched me do a terrible job fighting anything, I mean, I'm not the greatest when I'm focused, but a big part of my problem is impatience. I'll admit that right up front. I'm very impatient now and then. I like taking my time the first time, and I just want to get back to where I was. Threw you too far away. Okay, that works. Come on down here. One to go. Two to go. This is going okay. Pretty quickly, rather. That's the important thing. Good shit. One to go. It's your first time playing the DLC. No, I have beaten this game once before, and when I played it, all the DLC was out. I did all the DLC. I just have a shit memory, and so I'm looking forward to doing it again. There we are. Who let the dogs out? Probably this person right here. We better hold them accountable. What were you thinking? Letting the... Alright, they're taking that a bit harsh. It's not that bad. You could just apologize. Oh my god! I tried. Such a good adventure. Guy just wants to give you the spicy hug. Johnny Partyseed just casually setting a painting on fire so he can be warm and disappear to spread more of the joy of partying to the overly religious people. Yeah, of course you're gone. Of course you're gone. What do all these messages say about you anyway? Poor soul. Yeah, he tricks people. Time for a detour. That one's good. Finger required ahead, ring ahead. I remember how he was posed. Alright, good shit. Can I use either of these doors? I assume there's shortcuts back here from, hello, later places. Hell of a weapon, though. A whip with thorny spikes that shred skin, causing heavy bleeding. The cleansing chapel uses whips such as these in order to produce the drops and puddles to wipe clean during its rituals. The ritual is to wipe it clean. So they made the whole whip just so they could spill blood to then do the ritual. Alright. I mean, I guess you do need blood. Couldn't you use wine? Some people use wine like blood, and it does seem half-assed, but it's better than this. Impact. Strike from the left to evade shields, deal a stinging blow that temporarily slows stamina recovery. The shackles of bondage lie deep in the hearts of all humankind. I feel like I'm reading a BDSM novel now. Spicy. He has an explosive temper. Whips in 3 sadly aren't as good as they are in Elden Ring, can be decent though. I've never used them in either. He said, you can't hold me accountable if I'm not alive! Oh, it's that kind of party. My favorite thing about ADHD is repeatedly experiencing my favorite things as if for the first time. Same. This doesn't open from this side. I assumed this was the same. Am I right? I am. Okay. Make sure I touch this, because I no longer remember if I did, and I did. Good. Let's reattune spells. I'll give it a couple more tries, but this doesn't feel useful. All I can imagine is if there were like lots of enemies, it would pierce them and more likely than the fireball hit multiple people. But you'd have to be like right up close to multiple enemies. How safe is that? How good an idea is that? But we'll try it just a little bit longer. Could I just scooch on in here to, if I could just, oh, it's a big item too. I could just, if you wouldn't mind me just partying my way on in here. Oh, you're armed. I thought you were just... Oh! I'm out of stamina! I didn't think any of them were armed. Where were you hiding that spear? Worth it! Absolutely worth it. I am absolutely going to go untune this spell. This thing sucks. Hey, Diamond, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Boom! Take that, Mr. Pope! Just making a tragic backstory and some anecdotes for Johnny. I'm convinced nobody cares, so I'll stop. Well, I care. I just need to focus on the game or I'll never make any progress. So I apologize I've not been able to read them. Let's go see if I could just scooch on in there. Are you talking about Marie Antoinette? Really only good for PvP, sadly? It's good for PvP? Is that just because of its coverage? So, you know, you're more likely to catch someone who's moving funny? I think we go up before we go. We go high before we go low. Try torch. I will take your word for it. Do they stay away if you torch them? They don't stay away. Do you just mean fire is good against them? I just unequipped the thing that would kill lots of people with fire. I just took it off. Whatever, this is good too. This is fine as well. Does this not do any more damage when I charge it? Wait, what are they looking at? They seem afraid of something else. Are you guys gonna keep coming? I think they're gonna keep coming. Where am I going? Uh-oh. Hello. I don't recall this at all. Are you the special one? I bet you're not, but what's this? Store a greatsword, thank you. I'll try it. Thought that was a hole in the wall. That shadow is so perfectly cut out in the shape of a hole in the wall. I would fall for Wile E. Coyote's tricks. I hate their wet burping. It's not pleasant. This is the Moog Palace area. Memories of Mogwin Palace. Okay, I have a second where I can look around, because there's not a lot of area for them to spawn. In fact, maybe I'm wrong about them spawning? Maybe I'm wrong. Don't mind me, guys. There's a path over there. That connects back to where I went off and got this high road. This is all connected. There's a couple items. These ones are all sleeping. I feel like a bunch are gonna spawn in here. Can I start this before getting in trouble? By like shooting one of you? Okay, good. Alright, let's get these and get out of here. Fading Soul. Executioner's Greatsword. There are a few here. Bastard. I saw a path over this way. Just keep running, just keep running. This is nothing. Wait, it's like a drop down from something? Oh. You should just finish chucking that up. You'll feel better if you just throw that up completely, like the others are doing. Get the fuck away from me. Did I just run back to the start? Or is this like a way to skip from the start to later on? Why did that just happen? It's counting up again. Wait. How long is that going to go on for? Also, did you drop an item? No. At least the blood loss isn't as bad as in other games, but it's not good. Fuck, man. So that's why I'm hearing the... Who are you? So that's why I'm hearing the wormy squirmy over and over again? Oh shit, my health. They're in me. Please be like the only one around here. Bunch of items and shit. I sort of need a bonfire if there is one around. I don't know how likely that is, but... We just ran out before we took another hit. I love it. Curse Ward Great Shield. Great. Where do you go? Down to a fucking bonfire? Here's someone stomping down here, but... Pretty much constant bleed until the next bonfire. I outlived it. Hasn't he already played this game? I have, but... I have the worst memory known to man. That's not true. I don't have like a disorder or anything, luckily. But I've got a terrible memory. And I've forgotten all but a handful of like bosses in this game. And really I just mean sort of what they look like. I don't... Off the top of my head, don't remember how any of them fight other than... Holy shit! That's gonna put some worms in me if it touches me. You know what? That was a fun little jaunt. I am totally comfortable going back to exactly the same bonfire. It was all a dream. It was all a dream. Life's just a big party. That was just a bad dream. Fuck, man. It's only 10,000. Let's go back out there. Got ADHD? You literally do have a disorder? No shade, I do too. No one's ever diagnosed me with ADHD. But 3 different doctors have prescribed me Adderall, so they seem comfortable giving it to me. I just always hesitate to say I have ADHD in more than just a joking context because, like, no one has officially told me I do, you know? They go to school for that. I don't want to take the power of diagnosis from them. This is not where I can get into that quickly. It's more like over here. Here? Is this my quick way through? Nice. Nice. Gonna put worms in me if it catches me? I mean, it's a weird sentence, but it's literally true. Just ask if you play because someone said no hints. Do you care or not? I do. No hints, no info, no guidance, not even about, like, the UI of the game. It is, unfortunately, been proven in my history. I can forget UI they have taught me, story points I've been told, and then obviously there's things I've forgotten and haven't yet been told to me again. And the best content we've gotten out of my stream is me failing at the basics. So, we just let that happen now. My last hit! Got the fucking banister. And I was a little too far away. At least it didn't worm me up. Okay, what's going on here? We went down there, big wormy guy was down there. We haven't gone over the... Actually, there's no over there. This is just a little place. We haven't gone up there. And we haven't gone here. Is this just like a little balcony of... Let me kill a couple of you guys first. Also, I guess these guys aren't spawning. I haven't seen that happen at all. Since the second wave or whatever I saw climbing out of the ground. Nice backstab, thank you. Luckily for Johnny, worms aren't real. Are pyromancy's not the same as incantations? No. Pyromancies scale with both Faith and Int. They require you equip a Pyromancer's Flame in one hand. And, yeah, they're under a different tab, I think. Or come from different NPCs, or both those things. Either or both. Frenzy Flame got you because you didn't menu? True. And that set up Hot Deli's, like, entire arc. I was frustrated, but I was happy the story all worked out the way it did. If someone had told me, we never would have gotten that. A lot of people have seen my content and then said, oh man, I wish I played like you do, totally blind. And if they really do, I hope they do. Let me tell you, you don't need to. If you look things up, please continue. Play however you want to play. I often wish I'm talking over giant booms. What is that? Is that, wait, okay, is that a giant again? Is it my friend? Hang on. If it is, I'll be safe because I have that twig. I need to see. He's firing from outside of sight range. I hope he knows I have the twig. I hope so. Okay, do I have everything down here? Can I go back up top? I think I can. I think I can indeed. One quick check, they're not hiding something here. We're good. Good shit. Love that guy. Salt of the earth. He's firing higher up now. Quick peek at the top of the stairs. Okay, I imagine this is onward. And I give it equal chances of killing me when I open that door or giving me a bonfire immediately. I'm almost worried I'll be killed if I go grab this item, but I will. That person can't see me yet, we're fine. In fact, what's over here? I know your fucking tricks. I know your fucking tricks. I know the things you do, FromSoft. Okay. Oh, this opens up inside. I don't want to go that way just yet. I thought this might lead to something more on the outer wall. We'll come back for that. We're not to open the door just yet. We're going to go down and see the big wormy guy again and try some fire on him. Did you get the Executioner's Sword? I don't know. Do you mean an Elden Ring? Because I think I got an Executioner's Sword in Elden Ring, though I can tell you now I never used it. 600 hours in Elden Ring and 100 in DS3. Bling AC 6 is gonna be sick. I'm pretty interested in that. AC, I played like one of the really old games on a friend's PlayStation years and years ago. And I know the series doesn't seem right up my alley, but the gameplay video looked fun. And I know FromSoft makes quality, so I'm interested in checking it out. Johnny Souls, meet Elden John. I hated this gauntlet, good luck. Oh, and DS3, I don't know if I have it yet. I did get that Astora sword, we should read that. I've picked up a lot of weapons. Yes, I have the Executioner's Greatsword. This sword retains a keen memory of its executioner's duty and absorbs FP from each fallen foe. You're the one I just picked up over in that graveyard. This greatsword, bestowed only upon elite knights, is a relic of the ruined land of Astora, designed for a focus on... no. I thought I had a connection to Dark Souls 1, but that's Artorias, not Astora. Designed for a focus on thrust attacks, this sword is hard and sharp, but not unusually heavy, and it's got charge. Hold sword at waist, charge at foe, use strong attack while charging to extend the length. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Same, not sure if it's my jam, but we'll surely try. Astora was mentioned in 1 as well. Oh, okay. The guy who gave you the flask is from there. Oh, I don't remember that guy. That's cool. Fire's coming into its own a little bit now. Pyromancy's looking pretty smart even in the wet areas now, isn't it? Now isn't it, Samantha? A real party now. Time for torch. Oh, hello there. You can probably drop down from the other path, or I don't know what that little alcove is for. Either way, fine. Let's check this end. Get fucking wrecked. You're just like the giant hands from Elden Ring. And I've got fire for you too. Saint Tree Bellvine. Fuck. Oh, I love it. What's up, Bro Gaming? Good to see you. Happy Sunday, friend. Solaire isn't from Astora, he's from our dreams. Oh, this connects to more. I sort of assumed this would be a dead end. I still have enough FP for one more flame if I want to, right? I do. This feels like a trap. I'm going to run headlong into it. I'm going to move a bit left to guide you against the wall. And that may have neutralized it. I think if I'd gone straight at him or moved to the right, I would have guided it to the left and down this pathway, which could have been a lot worse. Ugh. I can't describe exactly the qualities, but these areas where I know there's stuff above, even if I've been there, it doesn't look like there's anything waiting to jump down, but where I know there's stuff above, not just cliffs, and it's really tight in this space, I hate these areas. I hate them. I think it's just because you have to keep passing corners right next to the corners. And I don't love that. Hated the base of the Heilig tree for that as well. And for all the revenants. Mainly for all the revenants. But its confirmation didn't help either. That's where I just came out, right? Or that's one ledge up from where I just came out. I think I see a crystal lizard over there. Is that an extra large one? It's a little worrisome given how many souls I'm carrying. But I'll try. I shall attempt. Think they're weak to fire? Just little guys. Johnny's worried about getting jumped in the alleys. Exactly. Usually stream for about 4 hours. I try and stream for at least 3. Tonight, it probably will be closer to 3 than a lot more. So I would say we've got at least an hour remaining. Maybe more like 90 minutes. Often I stream for 4. It's just tonight, I've got so much to do and I'm so tired after editing for so long. I meant it earlier when I said I'm happy to be here, but fuck man, I've gotten so little sleep and done so much editing recently. And tomorrow I can't rest up because I'm going to a punk show, I think. Was it punk? I don't know, I'm going to a show with a friend who loves loud music, so I can't rest up tomorrow. How are you doing? Do you wanna be friends? You seem okay with me. As long as I'm walking slowly. I don't know if that affects things, but I'm afraid to give it up now. Visions of it'll happen to you too, therefore time for tears. Kind of like that. Ring ahead and then be wary of enemy. Fire required ahead. I have fire. That makes me feel better. That probably means it's a wormy guy. I thought they meant this thing would wake up after grabbing the ring. I'm ready for a wormy guy. You alone? Did you come alone? Oh shit. Need some of my special drink. There we go. Poison bite ring. Is that poison resist or does it poison you? It's a weird name. Increases poison resistance. Good shit. Probably should have read that for lore, but I could do it later. There's a lot of resistance rings. We can read them all together. Out of curiosity, if I do move at full speed, do you care? No, you're a very interesting guy. I sort of feel like I should fight you because you're guarding something. Let's find out. You do not give a shit about flame. Or are you just like really, really higher level than me? That did not look like an attack even. Fuck. Alright, it's just fire is bad because that did a lot more. That attack did a reasonable amount. Would you believe that I got a roll ready and then it looked like he was sitting back on his haunches and I thought I'd stumbled him, so I took my thumb off the button? Could you believe that? Son of a bitch! Got it that time. Wasn't ready for that shit. So many fucking crystals here. I didn't have enough stamina to hit enough more times. Elden Ring ruined me for stamina because you Titanite scale. That's got to be for upgrading weapons because I'm getting Titanite shards, right? Yeah, nice. All right, we kill those guys every time we see them. I love poison swamps. Have to go. Have a good time, everyone. Thanks for hanging out and weep. Sleep well, sweet dreams. Have a good one, friendo, or the good rest of your day, whichever it is. Lizard probably has a hangover. It wasn't very party me to wake him up. It's a drink with unnatural colors, allow you to perform very special feats. Definitely illegal. Nothing strange going on. It's just a natural supplement that Andre provides us to increase our performance. There's nothing illegal about it. I don't know why the FDA is always asking to see what's in it. No, I don't know the ingredients. Stop asking. Crystal lizards look different than DS1. What's better in your opinion, Dark Souls or Elden Ring? Elden Ring. Okay, I think that's everything down here. We can go up and check out the big doors. The big doors. Oh, it's like a hood. I thought this was some weird sort of frog thing for a second. And the head was like the tongue in the lower jaw. Could not work that out. Yeah, Andre looks all natural too. Veins are just supposed to pop out like that. Read the lore of the upgrade items. I'll get around to it. Let me go do this door before I forget even which way I'm heading. I only have one heal right now. It's probably not a problem, but... I did say earlier this door could either be a bonfire or a boss. I hope it's the former. Hey. Rusted coin? An old rusted copper coin. Crushing the coin boosts item discovery. Those who have lost their fortunes rely upon this superstitious practice, hoping to retrieve what was once theirs, and more. While I have this open, I can read that thing. Titanite altered by a soul. Weapons forged by soul transposition can only be reinforced by titanite of the same kind. This is like the special ore, isn't it? In rare cases, crystal lizards devour souls, growing to monstrous proportion and leaving these great scales. You know, good for them. More power to them. Because when they don't, their entire lot in life is just to be fucked up by people like me. We have to go around the side. I've got to be getting near unlocking one of those side things, right? I haven't touched the bonfire since killing all you guys. I've not been paying close enough attention, obvious. But, could have sworn I'd been back to the bonfire. Hello. Hello, this first. Hello! Oh, this is nothing but a place for you to hang out and piss me off. Almost sounds like someone's behind me. Someone is behind me. If I just move forward fast enough, it doesn't matter. Shit. It kind of does, because they're actually an archer. Yeah, I'm gonna go kill them. Thanks for coming down. Easy. We definitely don't want to drop all the way down there from up here. Though it looks walkable. Those two messages, that's where I fought the wormy guy and got the poison bite ring. You were going to blow yourself up, so you can kill them before. I wonder what happens if you kill them after they've lit themselves on fire, but before they choose to blow up. I'm still a bit afraid they'll... Hi there. That's not just Grey Rat working, right? Hey. No, there's two of them. That's not. I hate that attack because I can't see what's happening. I hate that attack because I know it's going to be really late, but I don't know exactly when. For the love of God, I have no more heals. There's another one. Where's the fucking bonfire? How do you think they feel about flame? Not good. That's a lucky break for me. This area sucks. Yeah, it does. Okay, new plan. I'm running to a bonfire as quickly as I can. Or I am carrying my souls to a worse place to drop them. That could also be what's happening. Fuck. You know, people beat up on Dark Souls 2, but they let you carry healing items, and I appreciated that. God damn it. Where is the bonfire? Okay, I think the quick way back, unless I'm about to throw my life away, yes, is this... You don't even need to go up that far. I never saw this little side thing. Is this way, as long as you're willing to deal with wormy boys, which I am. I am very willing to deal with wormy boys. Life gems for the win. Just a little further, little further, little further. Okay, whoa. Yeah, but DS2 also had like 20 knights crammed in a small room. My biggest problems with Dark Souls 2 were... I didn't like the spiders in it. I'm arachnophobic, and most spiders in video games end up being okay with me. Those ones were not. Not the boss, though. The boss was fine. The biggest thing for me... If you want to walk away, I will let you. Was so many of the bosses were just big guys swinging weapons, and I like having lots more monstrous bosses, generally speaking. But I enjoyed my time with it. In fact, I think I beat it twice, or maybe like 1.5 times. I'm not sure I finished the second playthrough. Fucking tag teaming jerks! Oh, wrong flask. Alright. I have something a little better than fire arrows for you. Never mind, come down here, I can't reach you. Fuck. Let me sat back down to get back up again, maybe? That or I knocked them on their ass. One or the other. DS2 story was not great. I didn't parse much of the story. I remember it involved giants and you went into memories, but I don't know almost anything about Dark Souls 2's story. Thank you, by the way, so much for all the follows, subscriptions, they're called on YouTube. today. I appreciate that. I hope you're having a wonderful time here. It's good to have you. Sunday tradition, watch Hydro, eat bacon and eggs for dinner. That sounds delicious. Didn't like the enemy placement, for example, Shrine of Amana. Did you play, I have only played Scholar of the First Sin. Did you play Scholar of the First Sin or the original version? Because mainly what changed is enemy placement, right? Had Bloodborne tickle everyone? I like Bloodborne personally a little more than Elden Ring, but they're like perfectly neck and neck. And I would recommend Elden Ring to other people before I'd recommend Bloodborne, just because there's so much more there. Dark Souls Marathon in reverse, that's not the plan, but last time we held a vote, one of the other options was Dark Souls 1 randomizer at least. So some form of Dark Souls 1 could be on stream at some point. You played Scholar as well? DS2 is an alright Souls-like, but a mid-Souls game. Which one of you comes down first? There's like so fucking many of you. Alright, I just saw one drop. I saw their shadow. 2 have dropped. 3 have dropped. Just 2? I guess just 2. Yeah, you haven't. Well, why don't you just come after me? I said 1. Fucker. Fucking short sword I've got here. I saw one climbing up there. Unless you were the one that just dropped down, I think you stay where you were. So I'm comfortable to run in and kill this guy. We're nearly back to our souls. At long last, we just have a fuck bunch of archers to run straight at, who are firing in perfect succession. Thank God they're undead though, so the one guy who could come up and make this even more annoying is obliged to move as slowly as possible. As if he, first of all, can't move, and second of all, is barely sentient. Thank God for the undead. So Dark Souls 2, Oops All Spiders is a no then? That's a no. Dark Souls 2 is your favorite, so it's weird to see people hate on it, especially when they say things that happen in 1 and 3 as well. That's fair. I think it's quite a good game. I wouldn't even call it mid. I prefer 1 and 3 over it. But I enjoyed 2 a great deal. You're I can already see you, yeah. Alright, can I hit your foot? Yes, I can. Red bug pellet. There's a fucking second one! And I did this for bug pellets. Was the prize worth it? Medicinal pellet made from crushed insects. Red type temporarily boosts fire damage absorption. Okay, it is worth it. Mainly because I learned that insects in this world are like Pokemon. The red ones are fire type. Hello there. Be wary of Fatty. It's not a nice name to call them, but I'm not their friend, so I'm gonna focus on fighting them, not defending them right now. Samantha, this is horse shit. I literally can't target the people praying. What's going on? What's the deal with that? I'm throwing a fucking firebomb at him. No, I'll just throw a fireball at him. A little higher. Have a drink while I wait for you to come back this way. Oh, that didn't aggro everybody. I'll work it out. Give me time. A little bit more. Okay, they're coming. This is not a great place to dodge. An undead hunter charm do? Have I picked those up before? Apparently I have. Oh yeah, I read those. Those are PvP or invader items, prevent Estus recovery nearby. Yeah. People always talk about Orphan of Kos was the hardest Soulsborne boss, but I beat him 4th try. I really expected there to be a second phase of the new health bar. Yeah, people find difficulty in all sorts of different places. It's honestly my favorite thing about the series. So often people will be like, yeah, Orphan of Kos, fucking Gale the Shadow Knight, one shot. I'll tell you the boss that's really hard. Have you ever fought Soldier of Godric? And you're like, what? That's an exaggeration, but it happens all the time, and I fucking love it. This way looks more likely to be bonfire if either is. I can climb back up the flying buttress to another area of the roof, but this seems more likely. So we're going this way. You were so slow, and I hate slow enemies. Don't like the fast ones much either. There's another one coming. I heard the rattling, clanking, fucking... You're such a dick. Chains attached to him. Still, that went better than I thought it would when the two guys jumped me. That was okay. Be wary of a bub. You need to be placed a lot earlier on in that walk. Never mind, there's more. You're correct. You're still right. I'll rate you. Fine. Hey, Grey Rat's old homies! Lawrence was the hardest boss in Bloodborne, in my opinion. I even beat Lady Maria first try. Which one's Lawrence? Orphan on the 5th try, but I didn't own a PS4 till... was that 2002? 2022? 2022. There wasn't PS4s in 2002. So you've done Dark Souls 1 through 3 without shields a bunch already anyway? Most of the game was easier than it probably would have been years before. In Elden Ring, Hydra played a religious zealot. In Dark Souls 3, he's actively killing members of the church while they pray. Horseman with sword. Do you mean Ludwig? Not Lawrence? Thumbs up begrudgingly? That was sincere. Does my sincere thumbs up look begrudging now? What have these games done to me? I feel like someone's about to jump me if I go after these people who are here weeping, but I also feel like I should definitely kill the people weeping. Because they've got swords and shields and shit. I wish they wouldn't let them hide that. That should still be equipped on them even when they're crying, alright? I'm pretty sure enemies don't hide weapons like that in Elden Ring, do they? Already been there. Still looking for a fucking bonfire. Lawrence's Burning Cleric Beast with second phase fire AoEs. Oh yeah! I don't remember him being that difficult, but he took me a number of tries in my second playthrough. So I can't call him easy either. I like that boss though. That boss is great. This area doesn't feel nice. I think it's because I've been ambushed so many times, I expect to be ambushed in here. Are there two of you? There are. I don't think the other one's aggroed. Hang on. Will you come back here with me? And we can play a game on our own, alone? One. Getting to a very worrisome number of souls right now. I think I'm carrying at least 3 levels. That's when I start to worry until it's like endgame and 3 levels doesn't make a huge change. Even though the amount of souls is so much more then. Tried to fit in the middle there. And all I managed was to tie Grave Warden skirt. That'll be legs. What am I looking there for? Attire of Grave Wardens of the Cathedral of the Deep. Grave Wardens were tasked with disposing of the ever-rising corpses that plagued the cathedral. Their clothes are utterly putrid, drenched in the blood and mucilage of their undertaking. They also did a very poor job, because the enemies keep getting the fuck up! There's so many undead here! Cement over the entire area, it's all that we'll do. But thank you for the skirt. There's other armors we haven't looked at too. I can find a couple other fun pieces to wear. What have I picked up? Herald, I think, is new. Steel helm said to be worn by heralds of the Way of White who deliver commandments of duty. Protection made of steel, excellent physical absorption. Yeah. Fallen Knight helm? Did I get this recently? Helm of an order of fallen knights who disbanded and fled, but met untimely deaths. The drab, tattered hood conceals tough black metal, which provides dependable protection from fire. It's just possible to make out the majestic gold engravings on the surface. That sounds nice. We look nice. What part of Ever Rising did not compute, my dude? I did see guys getting up, but then they stopped. I'm not convinced they're Ever Rising, and don't tell me if I'm wrong. Yeah, at the start I saw one get up and it seemed like they were late, so for a second I worried they were getting back up. But I stopped, I came to a full stop later on, and none of them spawned. Damn, Johnny's sunburnt. Fallen Knight was my fashion statement. I think I have like the whole set. I'll try and remember to take a look at the whole thing later. This helm does look pretty fucking cool. Was a really interesting first hit I landed. I'm gonna check this door before going over there. Bonfire, not boss. Bonfire, not boss. Bonfire. Still not clear. Try ranged battle. Maybe we will go check the end of this before going in there, in hopes of a bonfire. God, that's a lot of annoying enemies, though. Maybe. Rom was the bane of my existence. Really? Rom luckily didn't bother me as an arachnophobe. Just doesn't look like a real spider, you know? And I had a fine time fighting Rom. But I did it a very easy way where you just run a lot until you see your moment. You just run all the time. I didn't kill any little spiders. I just ran in circles. Saw my moment, went in, ran in circles over and over. Hey, you. Come over here. Fuck, dude. How do they find ways when I'm looking for it to still surprise me? Hate them. Moment for stamina, please. Got impatient and didn't walk near enough for a backstab. Alright, the rest of you can go now. I've taken care of your leaders. One of them killed the other. The second one didn't hit the ground. They popped back up to their feet for a regular death animation. That's fucking teamwork. Rom's little spider minions kept one-shotting me. Oh, they are fucking annoying. That's why I ran around in circles for a very long time rather than working on, like, fighting through them. That, I imagine, would have been a nightmare. Ooh, just puddle of slime. Alright. So, the message was try ranged battle in here. Are you kidding? Why would I wake that up? Fuck, dude. Oh, look, a friend. That's not EG. How do slimes feel about fire? Hell yes. Don't kick. Hit it. Thank you. Kill it, kill it. I'm not sure I could even fire over that thing. Down at that angle. But I also think it's a bad idea. up, glowing red eyes? What's up, glowing red eyes number 2? Oh, you're pyromancers as well. Alright, come over here. Come on, hurry up, hurry up. You're walking very slow. You're walking backwards. Fuck. Guess there must have been a third one in that corner or something. I'm hypersensitive to the idea that things might be resurrecting now. Still don't think so. Hey. You seem to be alone. Would you like to come party? It's warming up down here. We have an elevator. We have a balcony. We have that giant. This could be back to the shortcuts. Remember, there were 2 shortcuts to our last thing. Oh, I bet this is back to our shortcuts. So we're definitely doing this first. Doorway, doorway, doorway. Which doorway is this? Wait, I recognize this kind of, but where am I? No, I don't recognize this. I thought it was somewhere else. This is gonna be the door back to the bonfire. Ah, perfect. Let us go spend all of these souls, for God's sake. Whew. Cleric throws fireball. Not very miraculous. Killed a boss without knowing. I feel like you're kidding, but I'm not certain. Don't tell me things like that. I'm gonna be turning over the lore implications in my mind for about 5-6 minutes before I forget you said that. Bloodborne or Dank Souls? I prefer Bloodborne. I don't get boss difficulty. Took me 3 times for Radon on my first playthrough, but like 60 for Morgott. How is Radon harder? I mean, your build can make a big difference, and then there's just people who are better at some things than others. I've had a lot of people, not everyone, but a lot of people tell me they think Sekiro is the hardest or one of the hardest of those games. Just across all of its challenges, it is the highest average. Sekiro felt the easiest to me. I know it doesn't always look like it, but I do think timing is one of my stronger suits, and Sekiro is obviously all about timing. So the game wasn't easy, but I've moved relatively smoothly through Sekiro. People just have different challenges. Glad for any shortcut in this area. Find it too annoying. Sekiro is so tight. Immaculately put together. Oh, not learn pyromancies. Unless, great combustion. Create powerful giant flame in one hand. Very powerful yet simple spell to use. Pyromancy is I haven't actually tried combustion, which I think is using your flame with nothing equipped. I should try that, and it might give me a hint about whether great combustion is worth it. I meant to open this up, though, and I don't have anything for it. Quit Sekiro, it's too hard. It is fucking challenging. Straight up a rhythm game. Timing is a strong point as long as he remembers the timing. I'm just bad. We all have different skills. I also don't think difficulty is the most important thing to a fun game. God, this is just reminding me of a discussion we were having on a friend's Discord just before I started stream where, I'm always the person put in the position of defending the Michael Bay movie. Let me tell you what I mean. They were talking about it, they were like, Horizon Zero Dawn is shit. And remember when they were talking about, like, someone complained about Elden Ring's UI, and they got to that old comparison, Elden Ring and Horizon. Probably Forbidden West, but I haven't played that one. I forget if they said which. And I was the guy sitting there being like, I do think Elden Ring's a better game. But now I've got to defend Horizon because I think you guys just don't like blockbuster movies. Does it innovate? Not much. Does it have the deepest story? No. Does it have the most complex mechanics? No. Does it have the highest challenge? No. But it's a really fun game, and I don't mind a game holding my hand through some story, hinting me where quests are, giving me difficulty options. And I like games like this. Difficulty's not super important to me, but it is very rewarding to beat bosses in these games, and that is part of why I enjoy them. I just hate always being the guy, even if I'm happy to defend them, always being the one defending the, like, middle-of-the-road games. Anyway, that's neither here nor there, you just reminded me of that. I've still got that argument on my brain. You know why it gets to me is because I've done that so many times that someone will be like, yeah, but this, or yeah, this, and I'm like, you're not, I don't feel like that's the right perspective. But I've done it so many times I don't want to type that out again. But not typing it out doesn't mean I don't play through the whole debate again in my head. It's tiring. Love Transformers, but I'm not watching for the deep story? Yeah. With the examples I provided, I think Elden Ring is a much better put together game of a higher quality, but I had quite a lot of fun playing Horizon Zero Dawn. I had like 90% of the fun. That will vary person to person, certainly, because I don't mind those kind of open world games. I really like adding in disassembling monsters to it, sort of in a Monster Hunter-y type way. I like the graphics, I like the story. You know, it's fine. Candy is fine sometimes. Anything changed with you?
Oh, hello, and in one. You can keep the ring.
Same stuff as usual.
Goodbye. Oh, this.
Is it your first playthrough? This is my second. It's been a number of years since I played those, so I remember, I don't know, less than half the game.
Oh.
So we're making some discoveries, but it's my second try.
Welcome back. I would do it.
More free shit. Draw out that dark intelligence within me. Do it, Pilgrim. It's a party now.
Be safe.
Love this guy.
Champion of Ash.
Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are mid-games, but everyone adores them anyway. I legitimately think Breath of the Wild probably has the best claim to greatest game of all time. I'm not saying you're wrong. It's always a matter of opinion. But I truly believe it may have the best claim to best game made. Tears of the Kingdom I haven't played enough to determine, but I'm really enjoying it. Smith, if you want to see me play Tears of the Kingdom, I'll be streaming it over on Twitch at 6 p.m. US Eastern Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday this coming week. Twitch.tv/RX_Hydro. I'm trying to remember, is there anyone else I need to check with before I go on? I've gone to the Cathedral of the Deep. Do you have anything else to say to me now about it?
You haven't given up yet. Then you're a brasher lad than I thought. You can make better use of this.
Hello? Thank you. I don't know if I will use it, but you can keep your position as bartender. No, actually, wait. Andre would be better for that. You're the bouncer now. I don't know if a depressed bouncer would be a good job. We'll try him out at that position.
Not now I've flown the coop.
We'll give him a shot. Should I play Breath of the Wild if I liked Elden Ring? You shouldn't play Breath of the Wild because you liked Elden Ring. They don't share a lot of qualities. I do think you should play Breath of the Wild if you like its aesthetic and exploratory open world games and experimenting with silly physics. Those are some of its major points, I would say. Those are some of its major points. FF16 was crazy good IMO. Set you up for that ad. Can I have my family back, please? They're on their way back to you now. You've paid your debts. So Yol's free level up requires you to die. That's kind of messed up. He hasn't killed me yet. He's just called out the darkness. Really enjoy Breath of the Wild, and I'm not sure I agree that it's the greatest, but that's just my opinion. That's absolutely fair. I mean, declaring the greatest is quite a thing. Quite a thing. When I say that, I don't mean I expect it to be on even a majority, perhaps, of people's top 10 lists, but I expect it to be on a plurality of people's top 10 lists. If you gave them ranked choice votes, I would expect Breath of the Wild is one of very few games that has a strong chance of coming out #1. I picked up a bone shard, didn't I? Oh, but I don't use those here. Did I pick up an Estus shard too? Nice. Okay. Let's go burn the bone shard before I forget I have that. So that's number of uses. Bone shard over here is how powerful they are. Is that right? Yes, +2. Good stuff. Good stuff. I haven't bought levels. Was there anything else I was gonna do? Don't think so. Have I picked up any, like, key items without realizing it? Oh, Paladin's Ashes. Umbral Ash of a worn-out paladin who sought the Cathedral of the Deep. With this, the shrine handmaid will prepare new items. This paladin paid quite a price for his headstrong justice. That looks like those Stop All Estus healing things. That looks like an undead hunter charm in his hand. Guess they were an undead hunter.
Ah,
Seeing as I'm the undead, I'm glad they're gone.
How may I be of service?
There are things games like Elden Ring and Breath of the Wild can improve on, but they are pretty damn close to a perfect game. I don't get folks calling Breath of the Wild overrated. I say this as someone who personally didn't enjoy it much. Even if it's really not your thing, it's objectively a pretty major accomplishment. Very often the case. You can level up more. Yeah, I haven't spent my runes yet.
Gracious, passing fine ash thou hast given. Let this ash bestow nourishment. I only hope
I'm
these
nourished by the ashes. That does not sound great. But what are you selling now? Purchase item. Anything new that jumps out to me? I haven't really... We can buy the tower key instead of leveling up. Is that wise? I'm doing enough damage. Let's buy the tower key instead of leveling up. This goes to where the grave of the firekeepers are. This was worth spending 20k on. Let's go see graves. You know, something you rarely get to in Dark Souls. Oh, it's way up top. My bad. Let's go see some graves. We're gonna look at Great Combustion again. In a second when I go outside, I'll go ahead and cast Combustion. Give myself an idea of whether Great Combustion might be worth it. I actually can't, can I? Pomegranates, is there any way to cast Combustion while I have a Pyromancy equipped? Because I believe Combustion is the no Pyromancy equipped ability of my Pyromancer's Flame. How do you cast Combustion? What's your favorite location in Elden Ring? Rykard's Arena. Haven't played them myself, but the durability system in those two games looks miserable. I don't think it's as bad as most people make it out to be, but I'm probably not the person to ask because I actually kind of liked it. I think it added a little, but a lot of people are annoyed. If you took a poll and most people wanted it gone, I don't think taking it out would significantly change the game. But I kind of liked it. L2. Oh, it's my weapon skill for this. That is awfully nearby. I feel like Great Combustion better be really great or it's not going to be worth it. Okay then, we're here. What is here? We should put a shirt on if we're going to a graveyard. Let's put on all that Fallen Knight gear. Am I overweight? No. We're good. Medium rolling, certainly, but... Oh, it's beautiful. Slightly ominous. Had to ask how many FromSoft have you played? I have played Demon Souls and the remake separately. I've played Dark Souls 1, but not the remaster. I've played Dark Souls 2, only Scholar of the First Sin, or Scholar of the Sin, or whatever it's called. I've played Dark Souls 3, I've played Elden Ring and Elden Ring Randomizer, I've played Bloodborne, and I've played Sekiro. Most of them I've played twice, but only by a slight majority. Where am I above now? Where am I above now? There are items there. Let's do this first. Just always go the wrong way first in case I can find items, you know? You know how it is. Unlucky this time. Back around. Only played Sekiro and Elden Ring, don't really feel the need to play the rest. That's fair. I don't want to step under that bell. I'm afraid I'm going to turn into, what was his name, like a Clooney from Redwall? Anyone else read those as a kid? Firekeeper Soul. That sounds pretty cool. Let's get out of here and get some of that delicious food, like from Redwall. Is there anything else up here? Seemingly not. Boss's souls go in this tab, but the Firekeeper's soul does not. Soul of a Firekeeper who returned from the Abyss. Soul of a Firekeeper who is said to have returned from the Abyss. You're exaggerating. I've been to a lot of parties. I know how people tell stories. You press them just a little bit and they're like, okay, maybe it wasn't going 100 miles an hour. This Firekeeper preserves the bonfire and serves its champion. She is said to have soothed and accepted the dark sigil which has tainted her soul, and yet her soul will one day embed itself in the bosom of another Firekeeper. Oh, it's a classic FromSoft item. The do you or do you not give this item to the person. It's often what they want, what will fulfill their purpose. And it is often what will kill them. What do you do? I should get dice to make these decisions, because I never know. DS3 does have some super cool looking colossal swords though. I'd like to use the Master Sword and not have to wait like 10 minutes to get it back, then use it on Guardians. Go someplace you fight Guardians. But I know what you mean. Okay, we want to go this way because there's an item on a thing here. I didn't mean to step out there. I was just trying to maneuver myself around. That didn't go well. Let's go back up there and try again. Fuck. Please, where do you get your shirts? I usually find them on Amazon. I search for Taco Cat hoodie or Taco Cat shirt, sometimes Taco Cat Hawaiian shirt. And you'll find a bunch of brands you've never heard of before. They will all have overlap of shirts. Like they'll have the same shirt, sometimes in different colors or different cuts. Plus they'll have a bunch of others. Taco Cat will find you lots of things, not just Taco Cats. Happy hunting. Ooh, Johnny Party Seed. Classic. Nothing like tearing the soul from a dead girl's corpse. It was hovering above her. I tore nothing. Thank you. This way. Okay, take two. So I think I want to jump directly to it or that darkened one? That darkened one doesn't look like it's sticking out as far. I'm gonna try the darkened one. Set him up, let's go again. Back to one, people. We need another take of that. Mainly because it didn't fucking work. The light was a bit, it was in the camera didn't quite catch, you know what, it didn't work. I mean, you died, you know that. We need another take. More like Johnny Party died. Mr. The Frenzied Flame jump puzzle is easy, is having difficulty. Yeah, jumping's way easier in Elden Ring. Jumping controls in these games is worse. Also, the ones in the Frenzy Flame area stick way out of the wall. But so many people have told me they found that difficult. Jumping may be one of the things I'm slightly better than average at. I kind of wish it was some of the other skills involved in these games, but I'll take jumping, I guess. That's so much further. And yet it's not enough. Alright. I don't think that's where you're supposed to jump. Let's go try again. Welcome to the remainder of the stream. We're gonna be doing 45 minutes of this. Except for the Elden Ring DLC, I am. I'm trying to keep my hype in check because I bet we're getting it next year. But I am. Dark Souls 2, giant tree just hanging around. Frenzy Flame jumping puzzle killed me way more than Melania. You can go ahead and take this with a grain of salt because we are talking about my memory. But some things feel like they stick in my memory. I'm pretty sure I did the jumping puzzle first try, no problems, got the items and everything. My first playthrough. I do not have footage to prove that. I definitely died like twice trying to do it my second playthrough when I should already know what I'm doing. I definitely died twice doing it that time. So, you know, it is what it is. Dude, that's far out too. Like, how can I reach that? I don't even understand. Let's go to this one, because this seems like obviously something you can reach. Can I cycle around the room to that wall? It sure doesn't seem like it. I don't see how you're supposed to get all the way out there. Are these more shrine maidens? More fire, not shrine maidens, fire keep? They are. Well, they don't teach you this in a history class. Imagine finding all this. Imagine literally walking over all these corpses. And not only deciding, sure, the cycle's happened, God, countless numbers of times before, but this time, with me, it'll be different. Imagine not just thinking that, but also going on to party. Imagine. Hello? Who the fuck? Oh shit, it's you! So we'll take the fast way back to the party. We'll teleport back there. I wasn't ready for a fight. Come the fuck back here. How do you feel about flame? Reminds me of the piles of frenzied merchants. Doesn't remind me of the piles of frenzied merchants because I didn't notice them. No, I did notice them. But like I said, that's a reason to go places and search things out. What a fun game. Holy. Just a vicious cycle of linking the flame and firekeepers dying. Let the bodies rest some more. Let the bodies rest some more. No entrance through that door? Where do you think my souls are? We have to go through the bouncer. Let's do it. You do not give a shit, just like so many others. Don't do this. That was still faster than my attack? I saw you move and I just assumed you were attacking. You were canceling stance? I stopped hitting that button like 600 milliseconds ago. Did I really have another buffered roll? I don't believe it. 7K gone. That's not too bad. But now I have to go show them that I'm the strongest person at the party. You've got to know that. Good roll, thank you. Bouncer doesn't see you on the list. Wow. Gravity, oh, gravity. Can we get an SSD optimized patch for Firelink Shrine, please? I had this installed on a nice new drive. Neat how you run forward when you do that. Oh, you don't have poise when you do that? I just assumed that was a high poise attack, and I can't see here! Hit that button twice and didn't get two that time. Does that have a parry built in, or is that a different move than the slash? I did not know they could parry from that stance, and I learned something. Really want to get behind him when he slashes. I know. He goes forward, away from me, every time. Savage, who is this guy? The Naked Samurai. Guarding the bodies of the Firekeepers. Yeah, who are they? There's a lot weird about them. They seem like a character I would make. Quick top off while I can. Go through this again, because they don't seem to react well to this. I don't know why, but I'll keep taking it. Okay. Should have done that from the start. It makes every previous attempt look like wasted time. Even my successes make me feel bad. Do you have anything cool written on your weapon out of curiosity? There it is. A unique katana characterized by the fine craftsmanship of an eastern land where it was forged. The finely sharpened blade cuts flesh like butter, I know that, and causes bleeding, but breaks easily as a result. Skill hold. That stance does have a parry indeed. Okay, I really do want that other item. Do I feel like running up to the top of the tower and jumping again? I think I actually do. I'm a very patient person. Let's try. I can't get in here. It's Sekiro-chan. I think they're just the average Rivers of Blood user. You know, I've never used Rivers of Blood nor seen it used. But it is the most mentioned weapon in all of Bloodborne, I think. I've heard about it so much. No idea what it does. Actually, I think I picked it up but didn't use it last playthrough. It's a bleed katana, right? I already had the meteoric ore blade, so I didn't try it. If I'm right. I was going up top, that's what I was doing. Colossus, no info. Let me throw myself to my death and get a clip of me going, oh, well, that was really worth it. Don't worry about telling me anything. What's up? How you doing, Nasandu? Good to see you, friend. Rivers of Blood isn't in Bloodborne? Sorry, I meant Elden Ring. Excuse me. Whenever people in PvP have it, they just keep spamming the Ash of War. I use it and I've gotten so much hate for it. Why is it so hated? I don't know. It's powerful. People probably think it's cheap. That's what I would guess if they're getting mad. But I've never seen it, so I can't do more than speculate. Where do you find Rivers of Blood? Around the victims of those using the weapon called Rivers of Blood. Am I right? I do not know. Oh, it was arcane. Okay. That would be a good reason why. Alright. I'm pretty sure you can't reach that far, because after going a short ways, you just drop straight down in the physics of Souls games. But I'll try. That's weird, that worked. Thank you. I got my cosplay. Oh my god, my souls better be up on top of the bridge, not on that little grave. They better be. Hang on. While it's loading, we'll put on this gear for luck. You know, it's where they bury Fire Shrine Maidens. Fire Shrine Maiden gear should be correct to wear there, right? Firekeeper, right? Firekeeper. The Firekeepers were robbed of light to better serve as vessels for souls. Only those who cherished the writhing, searing darkness were given the Keeper's black attire. Perfect. We'll be in our element when we get there to all the dead Firekeepers. I don't see it yet. We're looking for that sweet green glow up top. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's not even worry about doing that again. Hey! We just had a bad drop, but... Oh, can I do this midpoint? Perfect. Hey! Yeah! Oh, we can even kick a ladder down. Yeah! Is that a nest? Ooh. Hmm?
You.
Dark Souls 2 NPCs?
Me, Pickle Pea. Me, Bumperum.
Is that what they said in Dark Souls 2, or do they want something different now? Uncomfortable. I remember in Dark Souls 2, you left items for them and they give you other items. There's no messages here to tell me what to do for them.
You.
I hear ya.
Me, Pickle Pea. Me, Bumperum.
What item could they be like mispronouncing as Pickle Pea or Pumperum? What do you want? Pumperum Firebomb? Of course, if we get that wrong, it's going to look like a severe act of aggression. What was it they wanted in 2? Was it coins? I think it was something shiny like coins. They're in 1 also? I remember a nest in 1, but there was something different you did with the nest in 1. That's just for 1.
Me, Pickle Pea.
Can't open my inventory while they're talking, that's why I mashed through that. I love how in Sekiro you got XP, in Elden Ring you mug people for their runes, and in Dark Souls you literally go around devouring the souls of anything that looks at you funny. Just drop every item you have and see what happens. Rubbish with no value. Who in their right mind would bother carrying this around? Perhaps you need help. This seems like a good place to start. Do I want to discard or leave? Discard. Discard 1. I don't think that's what... I didn't do that right. Leave selected. No. What am I doing? Leave selected. What is happening? I'm like swapping it with another item? Leave? Leave rubbish.
You.
There we go.
You. No.
There we don't go.
That no, Pickle Pea.
I still think it was a better idea than the firebomb. Do you want souls? You don't want souls. Try the coin. Leave. 1. Not coins. Some repair powder, blue bug, red bug, moss clump, throwing knife, firebomb, charcoal pine resin bundle. I should check real quick. Is it like a key item maybe? Dark sigil accumulates curse. Where did I get these? A black gaping hole in the flesh that resembles the brand of an undead. The darkness of humanity seeps from this bottomless pitch black hole, the gap filled by the accumulation of the curse. This dark sigil will never heal, but there is a tale told of a firekeeper who returned from the abyss and brought great comfort to a bearer of the curse. Alright. That didn't all sound 100% fantastic, party man. Is what it is, though. Homeward Bones, Young White Branch. I don't want to just drop everything. I want to make some sort of guess. Do we give the birds knives? Also, they sound like they're whispering right in my ear. Where are they?
Pickleby! Pickleby! Pickleby!
Homeward Bone did it. Hey! Hey! So do I get more for, like, more pieces?
Not that.
They sour on things quite quickly, don't they? We'll come back and try more items later. I just don't feel like going through menus right now. We've hit my impatience limit. Johnny Partyseed is very generous, but he's very impatient. We'll give more later. We'll give more later on. I enjoy the idea of Link having to carry a Korok through playthroughs of Dark Souls 1 through 2 and then getting it here. Is there anything else I want to do here? I have that soul. Do you have a new dialogue option or anything?
Welcome home, Ashen One. Speak thine heart's desire. Ashen One, to be yourself, I'm Ashen.
Our only option is to give it to her. That's just to give it to her. What about the Pilgrim? They're not a firekeeper, but they perform some of their job. Are you interested in a soul? You have another level for me, though. Okay. Good thing I came over here anyway. Pop that into int for another point. It's the same as whether it's int or in faith, right? Yeah, pop that into int for another point. Thank you.
Shall we bear up?
Oh, you've got even more. Pop that into int if you don't mind. It's interesting. They both seem to have exactly the same benefits.
You have attained ample strength.
Have I? You haven't seen what I'm fighting. I can make that determination better than you can, and I have not reached ample strength yet. Come on.
Be safe, our lord.
I'm back. Welcome back.
Oh,
it looks like people are typing items. I'm just sort of skimming them and not reading them because no guidance. Don't worry, I won't get everything the nest has. Or I'll ask you towards the end of the game and then I'll get it too late. Either way.
As I have said,
did I get the names right, by the way?
The magic of Londor is a far cry.
Londor. I think it said Landor. I was close enough. Close enough.
Be safe.
What's this armor? Firekeeper's robes and everything else other than the Fallen Knight helm right now. We'll give more later. Insert meme where the guy says, that was a lie. Oh yes, but what job can we give the bird? Fire safety? They've got a nice high vantage point on the roof, not inside the club. Did I pick up anything else important? Just that Firekeeper soul. Is it a bad idea to give that to to her right now? Is it? I don't know. I bet it's not a worse idea to do it later. It's only probably ever as bad as it is right now. Let's wait on giving it to her. There's no way I come up with like a more reasoned idea of whether I should or shouldn't, but let's just kick that can down the road and face that emotional decision later. They give stuff for stuff. A server, they could be a server. They're the bottle service. We've got Harpy brand bottle service. I wonder if I can make another bonfire. We're gonna go just a bit longer, not a lot longer, because I need both to get some editing work done and rest up tonight. But let's go out and have at least one more adventure. Whether we get a new bonfire or not out of it. I give him my recycling. Yeah, it's a problem for future me. Future me can deal with that shit. Can't stuff my camera anywhere to see if there's something under that. Been invaded yet? By NPCs. I think only by NPCs. Alright, there's a slime over my head. There's the giant out here, so I think we go down. Though that may just go to the giant's feet, but I would like to find that out before going out on the balcony. You know? Forgot to go to the most important part the tower key allows you to go to. That's how these games go with me. We're going back up to trade things later. Maybe I'll stumble across it then. Hey, I've never had luck backstabbing you folks. So maybe we just do a heavy strike for free? I hit that a split second too late. I knew that attack, I hit my dodge a split fucking second too late. And that was more of a mental issue. Samantha, I hit dodge, but I also hit attack. I was thinking of dodge, and I just hit both buttons. I'm so sorry. Huge waste of, yay! Huge waste of Estus there. Hat of an evangelist sent from the cathedral. These teachers, all women, came to enlighten inhabitants of the undead settlement and sent carriers on the path of sacrifice. It kind of fits. What is going on with our face? Oh, it comes with a mask. For the first time, we don't quite look like we're smiling. Deep gem. Yeah, it looks like we're going down those stairs. Good luck and have fun. Gonna go now, it's getting way too late. Have a fantastic rest of your evening, Kazuma. Thanks so much for hanging out, friendo. She lays you down so gently. She thinks of it as tough love. It needs to be done, but, you know, she takes no joy in fucking wrecking you. Okay. Were all those messages about tri-projectile, ranged battle ahead, were those all like, take your chance before he wakes up because it's gonna happen anyway? Was that the idea? How much damage do my projectiles do? That's not bad, actually. And I was just about to say, and it's easy to aim, and then I fucking whiffed on him. Did I just whiff again? Maybe it's a problem with range. It's a weird fight. Be a little Estus now. Settle down, I'll be right back out. Half health. Yeet. How do I get these fucking misses? Man. How long is the hurt box active for? Is that supposed to be like the rubble settling, falling on my head and shoulders or something? That attack was well over. Feels like my damage is slowing down a bit. This is my last Estus. It's literally a giant target. Yeah, you could hit the broadside of a giant. Thank God that one eventually hit. Oh my God, where are the stairs? Okay. This better be one of those enemies that doesn't respawn after you kill it. I have to believe it. Fuck you. It is. Can you charge the flame sling? Yes, but that's way more likely to get me killed. That's nothing to be proud of. But it's safer now. Much safer. Another little gray rat guy down there. I mean, these are probably clear of enemies because the giant would have killed them all, I imagine. Do I hear someone? Just my imagination. They aren't clear of enemies. There's one right ahead of me. The famous wild slashes. I think that's been in their game since Dark Souls 1. Getting football vibes from him? Probably the helmet, but I do agree. No lock on. I wanted to aim it myself because he's a big enough target I figured I could, and I wanted to start the cast before he'd stood up and I might be able to easily target him. That's why I was doing that. Went to get some food and came back to an angry EG. I'll leave you be. Hello there. Someone's hanging from that. Oh, hey, there's someone hanging right there. Not that. Get the fuck off there. They might come find me now. I'm kind of okay with that given their health. I just hope they don't bring a lot more. That was the first one I noticed. And there's another right here. I meant to run, and then I changed my mind, and so I rolled because I'd barely just tapped the button. Fuck. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Seek guidance. I'm going to guess that was an incantation. Not them being patronizing or something. This isn't the right place to go up to that archer that shot me. Alright. Nope. We'll deal with this later. Let's go find the rest of the stuff in that chamber I was already in. Cathedral's probably my favorite area. The design and layout is awesome. So the other one I hit didn't come up to get me. Which means you probably climbed up or dropped down from somewhere I didn't notice. Hi. Why didn't you drop on my head? I never noticed you. Got lucky there. Okay. Where's the guy I hit once? Who hasn't come up to get me? Possibly two of them. Go fuck yourself. Elden Ring didn't have these. I forgot they existed. That's the end of stream. We'll come back to that next week. I spent all of Elden Ring worrying about mimics. And I forgot them right at the end? Before starting this? Fuck that. So many things just want to hug. God damn it. Anyone tested if EG attacks you in Elden Ring? I certainly haven't. Loved it. EG's the best giant. You'll forget about it next week. That is possible. Couple good clips this stream. That is when things like that happen. That is where I find solace. I'm like, that'll probably end up in a highlights video, maybe a short. God damn it. Samantha, I will be back next weekend, Sunday, 6 p.m. right here. But next month is going to be spotty. 2 weeks from now, the first weekend in August, I think it's Sunday the 6th, I am going to be in Maine for a long weekend hanging out with my friends and family, so I won't be around. The second weekend in August, I'll be back. The third weekend in August, I'll be gone again. So no promises, but I'll tell you right now, I'm aiming in that middle weekend between the two absences. Whatever it is, it's going to be the 13th, I think, that Sunday. The 12th and 13th, Saturday and Sunday, I'll stream here. So I'll do an extra one on Saturday to try and make it up a little bit to you. In between now and then, I'll be streaming Tears of the Kingdom over on Twitch at twitch.tv/rx_hydro. Touch the mouse without remembering to tab out. Sensitivity is not quite set up. I think I have this command set up on Nightbot over here. Who's the hell is Samantha? You are. I say Samantha instead of chat. Everyone here is Samantha. How you doing, Samantha? I hope you enjoyed this stream. Thank you so much for being here. As I was saying, you can see me playing Tears of the Kingdom if you're interested over on Twitch Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday this week. I'll be back here next Sunday. I've got VODs and shorts here. I've got highlights on my second YouTube channel called RX Hydro Highlights, but most importantly, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you had a wonderful time. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, night, whatever it is. I hope I see you this week, next weekend, or at some point in the future. But sincerely, whether I do or don't, thank you so much for tonight. At least we have tonight. We'll always have tonight. Take care of yourselves. And, what did we learn today? Don't open random chests. I can't say that in all good conscience, because I'm going to keep opening random chests, and how else are you going to get loot? Just, you know, prepare yourself to die if you open them. Just accept that could happen. Night, everybody.